Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-292-4541 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-292-4541. That's 800-292-4541. What do you have to lose? Call 800-292-4541. Again, 800-292-4541.
What is it, boy? Someone need help? Someone in trouble?
Oh, okay. So you just want me to get Progressive Auto Insurance because their collision coverage covers up to $1,000 in vet bills if you're injured in an accident? That's it? Okay. Calm down. Let's not resort to name calling.
Progressive's collision coverage helps pay for care for your pet when they're in the car during an accident.
No, you're right. Sorry. I shouldn't have said calm down.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage included with purchase of collision coverage and subject to policy terms.
Kohl's has Mother's Day gifts that feel like a treat because moms deserve something nice. Preferably something that doesn't involve snack duty, carpool, or reminding anyone where their shoes are. Make her day with 25% off across the store during Kohl's Friends and Family Sale at Kohl's and Kohls.com. It's just too bad you can't buy her the one thing she really wants, a nap. Select styles, 25% offer ends May 3rd. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Your team is heating up the ice this season. You can catch thrilling hockey moments all season long on 102.5 The Bone. It's all brought to you by Central Florida Behavioral Health Network. If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the O.
It's in your face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Dear Casey, this may seem to be a strange dedication request, but I'm quite sincere, and it'll mean a lot if you play it. Recently, there was a death in our family. He was a little dog named Snuggles, but he was most certainly a part of... Let's start again. I'm coming out of the record. Play the record, okay? Please. See, when you come out of those up-tempo goddamn numbers, man, it's impossible to make those transitions, and then you got to go into somebody dying.
Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo. Live.
Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes, sir. Not a follower. Fit the box, fit the mold, have a seat.
If this doesn't get you fired up,
take a number. I was lightning.
I don't know what to tell you. I love KG Elephant, man. When they came out with this song after being a big 97X artist, and then they started playing them at Lightning games, it made me very, very happy for KG Elephant. 800-771-1025 is our number. We are Drew Garabo live, broadcasting live from Game 5 at the Benchmark International Arena, where your Tampa Bay Lightning will be hosting les habitants de Montréal, les Canadiens, boo, boo, les poo, boo, boo. That's how you say boo in Canadian. Boo. But back to the opening song. I haven't heard him use that in a while. I don't know why. I think KG Elephant could use a little run.
Well, I know they play a show here and opened up the entire series a few years ago, back when Sam was here, because Sam had to run out there and do announcements.
That's right. Shout out to St. Pete Sam, living it up at the Big Easy. Got to see her over the All-Star weekend, and man, I love that young lady. She doesn't age a second. Motherhood has taken not a thing from her. Anyway, we're out here, and we will take your phone calls. We got our dude Eric back there behind the board.
Hello.
Eric, thank you very much for helping us out.
No worries.
Someone who actually knows how to run a board.
Whoa, shots fired. You're doing radio with that dude tomorrow, man. You guys takes your shots now so that you two can work it out on the air tomorrow afternoon. That'll be very fun.
You've been broadcasting, bro?
Please note, the opinions reflected on Drew Garabo Live are not the opinions of Drew Garabo, ironically enough. And we are live from the Benchmark International Arena. So, Eric, anytime, we do various things to let us know we have phone calls. Like some people, like Mo will text me sometimes. Some producers will go on the air and be like, we got a call. I never know how to really handle it. Professional radio get-ups will probably have a laptop and everything. But, Eric, if we get calls and you feel like they're worthy of going on the air, just say, hey, we got blank. You can even feel free to screen them if you want to get a little crazy. But if they call in the beginning of the show, by God, just let's get them right on.
I could do that.
800-771-1025. This is a huge game, Tampa Bay. The future of this organization rests on Game 5 here tonight. You go down 3-2. The series is not over by any stretch of the imagination, but you have put your back up against the biggest metaphorical wall you could possibly imagine by going down 3-2 and then traveling up. Passport required. Thank you very much for the coffee, sir. And thank you for the coffee, sir. And thank you for the coffee, sir. I just thanked two people 3 times. So, Mo, if you want to take that extra thank you, like you're taking
he will.
PC relish. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to your fine phone calls.
Listen, if you think you're going to embarrass me, you're not.
Oh, I know it doesn't embarrass you. It should embarrass you, but it does not embarrass you, and that is the most embarrassing thing in the world. Mo generously, as is his nature, goes to get us a couple of cups of coffee. Black is the color of his skin, and he comes back not with coffee, but with portion control packets of relish.
Not just any relish, Drewbert. Heinz sweet relish in the classic green package.
The good.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if there was a forthcoming sausage or Frankfurter that would be adorned with said sweet pickle relish from the Heinz Corporation. But no, Mo just tore into it like it was a Chico stick or a Slim Jim or a Kudos or a granola bar from Nature Valley or any other snack cake that most people know, and started sucking the relish out of the portion control or PC packet. Mo, is this something you've done before?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have. Primarily here, I should note that the coffee was not ready yet. That's why I hadn't brought it. Listen, you know how hard it is, guys in our age, to maintain, you as well, Corey, maintain some sort of semblance of a nice physique.
He's right. As hard as you're working now, you're going to have to work 10 times that hard at our age because everything goes to hell.
So any situation where you could get your sweet on without actually getting the calories is a win-win. And I will say this, as a Chicago boy born and raised, the sweet relish was a staple of the Chicago-style dog. So believe it or not, just slow sucking it, I feel...
Pause.
Thank you, Corey, for once again teaching him what pause was. Us white guys really have to stay on Mo about that one.
Hey, yo.
It almost tastes like I've taking a bite out of a Chicago dog.
So when you see poppy seeds just laying around, do you snort them? Like if you see a sport pepper, are you like, oh, I gotta suck the juice out of that sport pepper?
Oh, listen, I'll pop a sport pepper in my mouth.
So they're pretty good. By the way, what makes them a sport pepper? Why are they a pepper of sport?
I do not know, but they are a singly unique pepper flavor for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Did I get it? Oh no, they have tomatoes as well on the Chicago style dog, correct?
And a pickle.
Yeah.
Tomatoes, I want to say are optional.
Okay.
I want to say, but you have to have the sport peppers, the poppy seed bun, the pickle,
It's a lot
and
going
the
on,
the
Corey.
sweet relish.
They're really good, though. Honestly, of all the styles of dog in America, and there are many. And by the way, if you ever go to Universal City Walk and you're a hot dog guy, they have the Hot Dog Hall of Fame. They have for a long time. It's a restaurant, like a stand-up fast casual restaurant, from like 12 or 14 states throughout our country. Detroit-style dog with the type that John likes. It's a brand that I can't think of right now that he's probably shouting at his radio.
We got him on the line. Do you want him?
Who? John Senek?
Yes, sir.
Is on the line
right now.
Oh, no.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Hello.
See, now you did it, Corey. I hope you noticed who was defending you on that one, John.
Exactly, John.
Yeah, just real quick, if we can all be honest here, I have one question for Corey, one question for Eric. Corey, what did you tell me? Where did you tell me that it was coming up on the board? What did you text me?
I did say it was on 6.
Okay. Hey, Eric, what are they up on the board right now?
2.
May I say, in my defense, this machine is labeled wrong.
Wait, no, hold on. But
son of a
Mr.
bitch.
Senning, but Mr.
I will tweet out a photo right now. It says Bone Studio 6. I'm looking at it right now.
This is my favorite controversy that's ever happened on our radio station because I get to sit outside of it all and watch it all unfold before my very eyes.
He's not going to turn my mic on tomorrow.
He's going to be very upset that you called his board operating proficiency into question. He's a good board op. He's a really good board op. It just sometimes in radio, as we know, communication, there are failures. In fact, just today I said to John Brennan, ironically, we work in the communication business, and John goes, "Yep." And we suck at it because it is one of the most ironic things about working in radio is it's been like that since '94. All 3 radio companies I've worked for, we are in the business of communicating to people, yet inter-office wise, it is the worst industry for communication, and I have no idea why that is. It should be the exact opposite.
I feel like it's assumption. Because everybody in the building assumes that everybody in the building knows what's going on.
That's a good, yeah.
So I got to tell you guys
there.
what's happening, but everybody in the building, I'm like, yeah, they already know it. Yeah, of course they know what's going on.
Absolutely nailed it. It is always assumption, and we know what happens when we assume. It makes
That's right. Yeah. In fairness to Corey, Comrex 6 can be used on occasion in this studio, but we usually use 2. That's our default.
Listen, we were on 2 to begin with. I'm going to blame it on there because it's not even our machine.
Yeah. Oh,
so,
yeah. That's
no,
right.
right.
Oh, it's not. Yeah. Look. Let's place the blame where it really deserves on this one. Our generous hosts, the Tampa Bay Lightning radio department. In fact, I'm going to say Steve personally, because Cherney wasn't here this time. Cherney's driving his big blue truck around town. He's not even on site. So, I'm going to say not Corey's fault. It's Corey's fault for blaming John. Not Eric's fault. Not John's fault. Definitely Phil Esposito's fault.
Yeah.
I saw him wander down here and go, "What does this number do?" And all of a sudden we can't get on the dang radio for crying out loud.
I can't hear. You can't hear.
Exactly. 800-771-1025. If you'd like to join us, we will take select phone calls while we're out here if Eric thinks they're good enough. And man, the city is abuzz with this game tonight. It is going to be a packed crowd. I predict we are going to see more Montreal fans than ever before in this one. For some reason, either they're living locally or they're visiting, but I think they're going to overpay for reselling tickets, like the Bolts season ticket holders. It's a fact of life. You make the money that you pay for season tickets when you sell your playoff tickets. I mean, that was my sales pitch when I worked for the Magic. I'm like, look, if you can go without a playoff game or two, you could sell one pair of tickets for what you paid the entire year for like upper bowl seats when we get into the playoffs. And sure enough, people made a ton of money when we went to the finals because they could buy at season ticket holder prices and buy the whole playoffs all the way through at a severe discount. And then once you get to the finals, those tickets, We turned Lil Wayne down for free. He wanted free courtside seats, 4 of them when we were playing the Lakers. And my boss, Chris Dorso, was like, absolutely not. He's like, you want those seats? Great. You're going to pay us $25,000 each for them.
One of your biggest hits, a millie, and you asking for free.
He didn't get that millie by paying extra money for courtside.
There you go.
He sat in the upper bowl. He was like, I can't even see the game up here. I'm freestyling with my cup of lean. It's grape soda with a little bit of codeine. You know. He doesn't write his rhymes, right? Like, that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard he just goes into the studio
and just
he doesn't write them down.
and freestyles. He probably has writers, though. Like, right? Like, I'm sure he has someone transcribing. There's no way he's recorded everything. Like Mrs. Ossifer, there's no way he goes in the studio and freestyles that.
He said in an interview that he saw Jay-Z do that, and that is why he started doing that. He said, if he can do it, then I can do it.
Yeah,
now,
I can
again,
see Jigga doing that.
I can't. That's amazing to me that you would be. I could see 1, 2 here or there, but every song that you've ever written, you never wrote down first.
I could see it. I could never write. Anytime I've ever in my life, which is only like 2 or 3 times, tried to write rhymes down, I'm like, what am I doing?
Well,
like, yo, I went down to the mall, and then cancer made me have only one ball. Genius. Oh, my God, you're the next Lil Wayne.
Yeah, watching you in the studio, I guess I can fathom how that's possible. My question
I was like,
is,
when's he see me in the studio? And then I'm like, oh, every afternoon. That's right.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, good times.
I do know that he has to Google every once in a while. He'll have to Google his lyrics because he can't remember what he's said. Same with Eminem. Like there's plenty of times they said my entire Google search history is a lyric or two or from them or whatever.
That is extremely believable.
Yeah.
Do you know about Jay-Z trolling Oasis? Do you know? Do you know how he did?
How dare he? What did he do?
Oh, it's one of the best trolls in the entire world. When they booked Jay-Z to headline that Edinburgh festival, the Gallagher brothers never once to shy away from their awful opinions about things. We love them, but we also find some of their opinions garbage. They made noise about, I don't know how they worded, but something about black people music headlining the festival. So Jay-Z gets up there, and one of the first songs, he's got an electric guitar, and he boom, goes right into Wonderwall. Oh, so great, dude.
Yeah, I saw something about no reason for a rap artist or somebody you playing rap be headlining this or playing this show or something like that.
It's something really salty. But, I mean, Jigga rolled with it, and he is Jigga. So, again, we are at the Benchmark International Arena. We would love for you to come on by if you're at the game. We are between sections 106 and 107. Just now seeing that Eric texted me to say we got Senning on the hotline. Don't tell Corey, just say John. So can we go back and try it again? Eric, you'll be playing the part of a calling John Senning. Hey, it looks like we've got John on the hotline. Corey, it's not John Senning.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, it says don't tell. Oh. But back to the hot dog real quick, because Senning did text me back. First, he said love you with a U like Prince did.
Wow.
And second, it's Kohl hot dogs from Detroit.
Okay.
It's a Detroit thing. So a Kohl and a Fago, that's what they eat up there in Motor City.
And those specific type hot dogs have very specific hot dogs. It's Kohl there, Chicago, with the Chicago style. It's Vienna.
Yeah.
Got to be a Vienna dog.
It is. And then I like up in the Northeast, they got those Hebrew National mofos. And that's how, dude, I mean, that reinforces my Judaism like crazy. That is a fine hot dog. The Fenway Frank was the first hot dog that I fell in love with because we grew up in Framingham. So my dad would take me to Red Sox games. And man, they had the lobster roll bun. Have you ever had like a lobster roll and like, it's like a hot dog bun, but like it's like a wedge instead of being a bun. There's like a wedge on the bottom. It's amazing.
So,
dude. That's a traditional lobster roll bun. Oh my God, dude! That Fenway Frank on that steamed at a ball game. That's a core memory growing up. It's Seattle. I think there's like a Southern dog. I think someone in the South like serves a slaw, like that slaw and barbecue sauce or something.
Right.
Is there an Atlanta? There's not leading up to a joke of the racial nature, but is there an Atlanta style hot dog?
If there is,
I really wish there was a good punchline for this one. I really feel like there should be, but I don't want to be an outcast.
In New York, the dogs in the little carts with the guys on
the dirty water dogs.
Dirty water.
Yeah.
Is that a Sabret thing?
Yes.
That's Sabret.
Yes,
okay.
that is.
Okay.
It's so interesting how these different brands. How many of you think are now owned by like one conglomeration?
Probably,
you know what I mean? There's like Hot Dog USA owns Sabret and all those.
Where does a Fago dog come in?
So that is something enjoyed by the Juggalo. Whoop whoop! Shout out to the family. They, while tailgating or attending a festival such as the gathering of the Juggalos, they will soak They're Detroit-style hot dogs, Kohl's, if you will, in Faygo.
I thought they used Faygo as the water. Like they're boiling Faygo and they're boiling hot dogs in the Faygo.
You might be right. That would make a lot more sense. Man, that's got to be a distinct taste. I did not get to try it. John interviewed a bunch of Juggalos after I famously, and this was something about me that I always forget. I tried to start a petition to keep the Juggalos out of St. Petersburg because they were having like some sort of gathering of Janus. So I started one of those. What were the
Change.org.
Yeah, that was it. I started a Change.org petition to keep them out, and they got really mad.
Oh, I bet they did.
They did, and their face paint was running all over the place. But it did make me realize, and this is when my mind started to open to being down with the clown. This is a group of people who feels outcast, to use that word for the second time, who feels alienated, who feels pushed out of society without somewhere to belong. If they're left to their own devices, who knows what could happen? So they find like-minded individuals, and they almost have this religion towards Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope. And to their credit, those two rapping-ass clowns are preaching the good message of unity, family, diversity, tolerance towards others, and being a good person.
Plus, they teach science and how magnets work.
How do they work? 800-771-1025. I made Sarah watch that video. We spent our Friday night a couple of weeks ago watching. I'm like, you've never seen the video for magnets or miracles? And she's like, no, why would I ever watch that? Like, it was on MTV for a hot minute. It's like, no, it wasn't. I'm like, no, you're probably right. It was a YouTube thing. Again, we can laugh at the simplicity of it or embrace the beautiful message, which there are miracles all around us. Magnets, how do they work? Game 5, Stanley Cup playoffs. Again, not a must-win, but a better not lose. If I have to say that, better not lose. And I think an even bigger better not lose game tonight is the Orlando Magic up 3-1 in Detroit. They are somehow, as an 8 seed, up 3-1. They say in sports, the hardest game to win is that clinching game. If they do not put their foot on the Pistons' throat tonight in Detroit and end the series, you can mark my words right now, and this is why I put a lot of money on Detroit to win this series. Because if we do not win this game tonight, I am very afraid that the Magic lose at home in Game 6. They go back to Detroit for a Game 7. Detroit has played like ass this entire series. They're not going to play like ass for 3 more games. By that 7th game, they're going to be finding themselves. It's going to be a very, very rough offseason if that happens. I'm really hoping it does not.
My parlay money's going on the Magic tonight.
Tonight to close it out?
They're closing it out. This series, she's a over.
Man, I wish I shared your optimism.
I bet on Orlando the last parlay.
You did.
And they won.
Let me just drop a little unfortunate history on you, my friend. There's only one other time, I believe, that a team has come back from being down 3-1 and won a playoff series in the NBA, and that was the Detroit Pistons to the Orlando Magic in the year 2003, when Tracy McGrady, after going up 3-1, famously said, "It feels good to finally taste the second round of the playoffs."
Oh, he did.
He did. T-Mac, I love you. I got nothing but love, dog. I won your bowling tournament when you had it in Orlando with a couple of ringers. I love you, dog. You were on the show a little bit ago. You straight up jinxed us. So maybe that's why I'm going the other way and saying there's no way we're going to win. I'm trying to put that.
Is he still on the team?
T-Mac, he is definitely not. He is really good as an analyst, though, and I love that they're using him with his cousin Vince Carter too, because like they were teammates as really young men in Toronto, and they're cousins, and like to be able to go into the NBA as a new millionaire, but to have your cousin right by your side, probably invaluable, and it kept them both out of a lot of trouble. T-Mac basketball kept him out of a lot of trouble because he grew up in Auburndale, which makes Lakeland look like New York City. So he escaped from that. So anyway. If I'm a betting man, and I am, I'd say the money's on Detroit to not only win tonight, win the next game, and win the next game as well and move on.
Was there a team in the NBA that went down 0-3 and came back to win the series?
I don't believe so. I know I know the Cleveland Cavaliers
against Golden State, right?
Against Golden State came back 3-1, but I don't think were they down 3-0? I thought they were down 3-1.
I thought it was 0-3, but I think you might be right. It was 1-3.
Man,
possibly.
That would be an amazing feat if anyone's ever come back from 3-0. I know it's happened in the American League and Major League Baseball because those are my 2004 Boston Red Sox that pulled that off against the loathsome New York Yankees.
The evil empire.
Indeed, they are.
No NBA team has successfully come back from a 3-0 deficit.
So it was 3-1. Okay.
Yeah. What about NHL teams?
San Jose.
I bet it's happened. Oh, look at that. Eric knows right off the top of his.
I remember it was.
Oh
no, it was. I'm sorry. It was the Kings against the Sharks in 2014.
You're a hockey guy. Like you know hockey. You seem to really know hockey.
Maybe.
Okay, that's good. No, we need someone like that because when we come back on Drew Garabo Live, I've told Corey Cardinal what I have planned for Maurice. Maurice doesn't know what we have planned for Maurice. There will be callers, and this will be a bit of a wagering situation, imaginary wagering, which is the funnest kind. And we're going to play a little game with Maurice. 800-771-1025 is the number. It is Drew Garabo Live at Benchmark International Arena for Game 5, where we need you to be the Thunder against the visiting Les Habitants de Montreal. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Drew Garabo Live on 102.5 The Bone. The Bolts are back in the playoffs. And you can listen to every Lightning playoff game right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw hockey. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Northbound Selman Expressway has an accident causing backups up to 20 minutes. That's between Beta Bay and Willow, and that BTS thing is still going down near Ray J. Otherwise, traffic's actually pretty good today.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at badgerbobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1309294.
Diamond Days at Golden Diamond Source celebrate April's birthstone. Diamonds, they take center stage, up to 20% off diamond jewelry throughout the month of April. The Golden Diamond Source can help you trade in your old broken jewelry and use it towards a new purchase. With gold prices at record highs, now is the best time. They only sell natural diamonds, and you know if it's real love, it's got to be real natural diamonds. With the Golden Diamond Source first-time buyer program, you can learn all about the 4 C's, the different shapes and styles. They are able to show you a huge selection of inventory to choose from. You can get 0% financing for up to 5 years, meaning if you finance $5,000, it works out to about $83 a month. Make sure it's a Golden Diamond Source diamond, 3800 Ulmerton Road in Clearwater, or goldendiamond.com.
It's a love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
I just got another NBA offer from Hard Rock Bet.
A Hard Rock Bet promo at the Hard Rock Bet Party? That is so meta.
That's not meta. That's Meta World Peace. Meta. Tell them about Hard Rock Bet.
Hard Rock Bet has it all. Live odds for every NBA game, every player prop, same game parlays, you name it. It's the only place I play these days.
Okay, now that is meta.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
I'm Dan Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, millions of people called us for representation. Why? Because trust grows when you win, and we've won a lot. Over $30 billion and counting. When you call America's largest injury law firm, you're calling a family. You're calling an army. Our army. You're calling somebody who will fight for you. Injured? Let our family fight for your family. Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
A family office is a team built to handle the 3 biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different: your wealth tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today, 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Hey, it's Mike Calta here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. During the Stingray Difference Sales event, they're making room for summer inventory with one-time pricing below market value. Plus, the Stingray Difference means you can trade up for less. They're paying top dollar while values are high. Keep the cash or use it to trade up and save even more. But don't wait. The best will sell fast. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Tag in the ultimate refreshment with Sequence Escape Spiked at WWE. Bringing the heat at 10% ABV. Sequence Escape Spiked. Pick up some today at your local convenience store. Always drink responsibly. Flavored malt beverages with certified colors. Copyright 2026. The Sequel Beverage Company, Rochester, New York. World Wrestling Entertainment, LLC. WWE marks and used under license.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Whether it's the roar of the crowd or the laughter of family, don't miss a moment. With 26 locations across Tampa Bay, Audibel Hearing is here to help you hear better, live better. And as a proud sponsor of the Tampa Bay Lightning, we know every sound matters. Audibel Hearing. Hear better, live better.
When the moments in your life are too important to miss, you can trust O'Reilly Auto Parts to keep you and your plans on the road. Our professional parts people can test your vehicle's battery and even give it a charge if needed. In most cases, we can install your new battery for free. It's just one of the many services we provide at O'Reilly Auto Parts to ensure life's best moments don't find you stranded.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Here's a tale of Tina searching up and down for decent GLP-1s, but got spun around.
Tell good RX Rodin, hey, we got something new. GLP-1 prescriptions, all FDA approved.
Brand name meds, no flags that are red.
Clear pricing from the start. None of those hidden fees in your cart.
Delivered to your door or pick up same day. Darn tootin'.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
I put it to goodrx.com/weight loss. GoodRx is not insurance.
Be the Thunder at our Lightning Watch Party this Friday at Riverfest in Waterworks Park in downtown Tampa. The party starts 1 hour before puck drop as Tampa Bay battles Montreal in Game 6. Watch the game with your fellow Bolts fans with live entertainment, giveaways, and more. Visit TampaBayLightning.com/2026 playoffs for more info.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm meteorologist Jim Weber in the Sky Tower Weather Center. Partly cloudy skies for today. A warm afternoon. We'll see these daytime highs climbing into the upper 80s, even a little bit warmer as you move east of I-75, seeing those temperatures into the low 90s. Scattered clouds mild for tonight, low temperature of 72. We continue dry on Thursday under partly cloudy skies. Daytime high back up into the upper 80s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Full disclosure, this is not a jock jam per se. It should be. This is one of those overlooked early breakdancing classics by Nucleus, N-E-W-C-L. E to the U-S. What a jam. Crank it on up there, Eric. Let's get pumped for this game tonight. And this game we're about to play with Maurice. Yeah. Oh, that classic little drum beat right there. It's Drew Garabo Live. We are at the Benchmark International Arena for tonight's Game 5 of the Tampa Bay Lightning hosting our neighbors to the north. But tonight, our nemesis to the north. We will boo them heartily. The Montreal Canadiens. That's Beaaaauuuux. B-E-U. All right. I believe Tony would be on line 1. If you'd like to jump on in, if he gets one wrong, 800-771-1025. I don't even know why I think this is Tony Flats Junkie. I just feel like it's Tony Flats Junkie.
It's Tony Flats Junkie.
Hey. I knew it. And I say that with love in my heart because if you're like dangling a hook out there and no one calls in to play the game, you need a guy like Tony who's willing to friggin' take that hook and play this game. So thank you, Big T. Appreciate you. Today's game
no problem.
will be. By the way, are you coming tonight or are you just breathing heavy? I mean, are you watching the game in the Benchmark International Arena tonight?
No, unfortunately, we're going to be watching it from home with the family. My mom's over, who says thank you for Bolt still, who she got from the Dancing Goat Farm.
Oh, man, I love that so much. We have plenty of adorable kittens and cats right now of all different varieties and colors. Thank you for the reminder, Tony. Dancing Goat Dairy, wonderful, wonderful facility with great cats at Charlie's Kitten Rescue. All right, I will be watching at home tonight as well. We're going to wrap up the broadcast, and I have to divert my attention between Magic and Lightning tonight, my two favorite teams. I don't want to do either one of them a disservice, so I'll be at home right after we're done here today. But that's beside the point. Right now, on my notes on my iPhone, is a game called Does Mo Know?
Aha!
Tony, you, myself, Corey Cardinal, will be wagering on whether or not Mo will know basic questions about your Tampa Bay Lightning. He's been coming to games now for a little over a year. We took you to your first one a year ago, Maurice.
Right.
You've been playing parlays with the Tampa Bay Lightning players, right?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm just going to ask you some basic questions, and you won't answer them before Corey, Tony, and myself wager on Does Mo Know? If you'd like to play, 800-771-1025. I'm going to start with the easiest of the bunch. Don't answer, Mo. Don't look at him, Corey.
I'll look down.
Can Mo name the building in which we are currently sitting? Does Mo know? Tony?
Yes, Mo will know that.
Corey?
I'll say yes.
I, Drew Garabo, will say no.
As he looks around for a sign.
Mo don't know.
looking for a
I'm going to
sign.
say Mo don't know.
I'm
I'm
not looking
going to
for a
say Mo.
sign.
The exact name. I'm going to say Mo don't know. Mo, what is the name of the building in which we are currently sitting?
Well, I don't know if it's the exact name, but if somebody asked me, I would say Benchmark Arena. Right? No?
I think we're going to mark that as a no.
That is a no.
What?
That is
Even though he's said it probably no less than 10 times already.
I said it twice since we came back from break.
What? Wait, hold on.
You want to try it again? You want to try it?
Okay, go, yeah. Lightning Benchmark Arena.
Son of a bitch.
I'd say that's a no.
That is definitely
I'm going to
a
go
no.
with the big old no on that one. If there's anybody else on the line, we'll hang up on Tony. But if there's not, we'll let him get another one wrong. Eric, just let me know if somebody else calls
What
in.
is it, a plaza? We going to argue semantics here?
Yeah, we're going to argue semantics.
We've got another call.
I asked the exact name of the building in which we are sitting.
What is it?
It's the Benchmark International Arena. The building in which we're currently sitting.
I thought the International was assumed.
This game is already off to a better start than I could have possibly imagined.
Is that outside the building? Does it say Benchmark International?
I'm looking at the sign right here.
It probably says it right there, too. Probably says it right over there.
Anywhere you go in this building.
So, Eric, I'm going to appoint you the scorekeeper. What's the current score, Eric?
Mo is losing.
No, that's true. But Drew has 1 point.
You got 1 point.
Corey 0 points. Tony out of the game.
Yes.
Hello, caller with a lot going on in the background. Who are you?
Mitchell.
Hi, Mitchell. How we doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
Really good, man. Super psyched to be at this game tonight in the Benchmark International Arena. Right, Maurice?
Whatever.
Weren't you just thinking that exact phrase? Mitchell, would you like to play a little Does Mo Know?
First off,
Yes.
I don't know how they're categorizing this as international when it's in Florida. I don't know that there's any other benchmark arena outside of the United States. So I call an asterisk.
Oh,
on
yeah,
that.
definitely blame them for spending millions of dollars on the naming rights, which you couldn't even get right. Yeah, for sure.
I would just call myself a cat named International Mo.
No one's going to stop you, dude. No one, just as many people won't be inside you as will be inside this place tonight if everything goes right.
I'm just saying.
All right, Mitchell, you ready to play a little Does Mo Know Part 2?
The hubris.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I thought I was starting with the easiest question. Let's see if this one's the easiest question. Maurice, I want you to close your eyes, please.
All right.
Corey, make sure he doesn't open his eyes.
I'm not
All right. Mitchell, does Mo know who the Tampa Bay Lightning's head coach is? Does Mo know who the Tampa Bay Lightning's current head coach is? Been the head coach for about the last 12 years or so. Does he know, Mitchell?
Yeah, I sure hope so.
Corey Cardinal.
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna go with Corey on this one. I'm gonna go with Corey on this one and a hell no. Mo,
Can I open my eyes?
Mo, please open your eyes. Who is the current head coach of your Tampa Bay Lightning?
That's Visnick.
Could you repeat that one?
I'm sorry.
You heard me the first time.
You said whom?
Visnick.
Visnick.
That is incorrect.
You want to try that again?
I want to give you hold on.
Head coach. Not the owner of the team, who by the way, was Jeff Vinnick.
Vinnick.
Yeah, was. He's since divested his ownership shares.
I
but,
forgot sometimes the owner and the coach are different.
They're different sometimes. Sometimes they're.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's Scotty Rampart.
Oh, how did he accidentally stumble upon the right name?
Oh, man.
Mitchell, thank you. Thank you. That's Corey Cardinal with 1 point, Drew Garabo with 2 on Does Mo Know. Mo, the current head coach, successful man, former attorney, John Cooper.
Of course.
John Cooper.
Just did his, I think, 1,000th game, right?
I think you're right. Yeah, none of which Mo knew him as John Cooper. This is going smashingly.
1,000th or 500th?
Drew with 2 points, Corey with 1, Mo with 0.
Thank you, Eric. 800-771-1025.
Who did I say? Scotty Thunder?
I think you said Scotty Rampart.
Yeah.
I need to know who that is. I think you were thinking of Rampart, which was the firehouse on the old television program Emergency. But that is an obscure reference that absolutely no one will get, and I apologize.
Coop, man.
John Cooper hosts Cooper's Catch, a fishing tournament for children, to benefit children. Hello. I hear you're there, caller. What's your name? Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. It's my favorite name.
Clearly, I know more
Next.
than that person.
I wouldn't say so. Hello, caller. Go right ahead. You're on Drew Garabo live from the Benchmark International Arena to see our Tampa Bay Lightning, coached by John Cooper. Who are you?
My name's Jason.
Hi, Jason. How we doing today, bud?
Doing good, man.
Mo, Jason, we're playing a little game of Does Mo Know. Got a real broadcasting legend coming in next, too. I'm glad he's able to see this right here. Just so you know, Brian, that's Maurice. We call him Mo right there.
How are you?
Legend Brian Engblom. We're playing a little game called Does Mo Know. Mo came to his first Lightning game about a year ago.
Okay.
We've been carrying your games for the better part of 2-3 years now. Corey and I are big fans.
Yes,
we know a lot about your fine team that you work for and comment on.
I live and breathe them.
Well, no, I was talking to Brian. You clearly know nothing about
Don't let me get in the middle of this.
our generous host. So then, Jason, I'm just going to ask a question. Does Mo 3 current Tampa Bay Lightning players. That's all. 3 current. Don't you say anything, Mo. Does Mo know 3 players currently on the roster for the Tampa Bay Lightning? What do you think, Jason? Does he?
I would say yes, just because he's been going to games and he does bet on them.
Thank you for that, Jason. Corey Cardinal, does Mo know?
I'm going to say not only does he not know, he's not even going to pronounce them. He's going to try and butcher.
That's a good prediction.
Yeah, not one of them is going to be named right.
Brian, does Mo know 3 current Tampa Bay Lightning players?
Sure he does.
I'm gonna go. He gets Cooch and then mangles the names of 2 others. So Mo, can you name 3 current Tampa Bay Lightning players?
All right, who doesn't love Cooch?
And his full name would be
Kucherov.
And his first name is?
Oh, I have the first and
Well,
second?
yeah, you want to respect the man, don't you?
No, that's not how we do it in broadcasting. We just call him by the last. Kucherov on the ice.
Nikita.
Nikita.
There you go.
Well done. I don't know where you got that one. A little Brian told you. And a second one, please.
Hagel.
And his first name is?
Brian.
Ooh, you're close.
Bruce.
Yeah, it's Bruce Hagel. Definitely.
Nope.
Ryan?
No.
You're getting colder.
You're right with the B.
Yeah.
You're right with the B.
Brand.
It's south of Tampa.
Brandon.
That's right.
Brandon Hagel. Brandon Hagel. Yeah.
That's two.
Yeah. And there is our, there's the cat. Who did I say? Cooch already?
You did, yeah.
That's right. There's the goalie that's he's just on fire.
You're right. Always has been. That's true. He's the best draft pick I think we've made probably.
The man's gotten me a couple of good parlays.
You would win money off the man.
Yeah.
Exploit him for his talent and not even know his name.
It starts with a D, right?
No.
Hold on. Give me the initial, and I got this one. I got it.
I'll give you both initials of our goalie, and you won't get either name.
Yeah, sure I will.
A.V.
Oh,
Big Cat, they call him?
Yeah, the big
Number
cat.
88,
Yeah,
I believe.
88, big cat. Andrei Veseznik.
Ooh. See? You sure you don't want to tweak that last name a little bit?
He's not taking my job anytime soon.
Brian Engblom just likes to visit other radio stations and television stations to go, okay, am I needed here? No, I am not. I do not want to be here. I'm going back to TV.
It was a good try.
Is it Vinyak?
You're back to Jeff Vinnick, who was an owner before he divested. He's not a player.
Vasilevsky.
There you How you got that?
Did you tell him? Chicanery. I'm calling shenanigans.
He did not say Andrei Vasilevsky.
Yeah. No, I did not do it.
So that's a win.
That is a win.
You're right.
I will also say, if you look to your left, there's a sign right there that has 2. Andrei Vasilevsky. And also JJ.
If he'd have looked in a different direction, he could have cheated for 2 of them.
He's not even bright enough to cheat.
I don't want to cheat. My integrity.
Oh my God, that's the funniest thing you've ever said on the radio. That's so awesome.
That is great.
But I came up with it.
You did.
I knew that.
All you had to do is look to your left, literally. Hey, Brian, this game tonight, while not a must-win, is a better-not-lose game. Is that an accurate way to say it?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. That's for sure. When you're under pressure, and like they were last game, and to even it up, it's intense. Every shift is intense. It's amazing, these 2 teams. They both had 103 points, so they tied, for 82-game schedule. And now the total goals in this series, 11-11. I mean, on and on down the line. The goalies' save percentages are within like 3 or 2 100ths. It's crazy. So that's why you've had, 3 overtime games.
Yeah.
So I don't expect it to be any different. But sometimes it happens. Sometimes something gets blown open. But don't hold your breath on that one.
No.
There's not much room out there. They're playing playoff hockey.
Yeah.
The idea is not to get stuck in your own zone very long, and both teams have done a really good job of making sure that they don't get running around their own end, especially in second periods where you're a long ways from your bench to make the line changes. That's where you can get worn out, and next thing you know, a guy can't quite keep up, and boom, it's in the net if the goaltender can't make a save and get a face-off. So it's been a remarkable series in that respect. You guys have seen, if you've watched some of the some of the hits and some of the stuff that has gone on. That Crozier hit in the last game. Really,
my gosh.
Yeah, there were a few guys in the past that would have been proud of that one. You don't see that very often until the playoffs anymore, because there are a lot of guys that kind of had their head down, they're cruising sideways and back and forth around the offensive blue line and going. Back in my day, there were a lot of guys who woke up looking at the ceiling with that one, and that was the case on that. Crozier's pretty good at that. They don't know him very well because he hasn't played a lot of games in the NHL.
Right.
But obviously he knows how to do it. And that, I mean, it gave a spark. It put in attention to it. Like everybody, if you're any other player on either team after that, you're like, it's hunting season now. You know it is. You know, all the Lightning players. Crozier knows it's hunting season on him, and it will be for the rest of the series. He's a brave kid. He knows that. He knows the odds. When you make plays like that, even though it was a clean hit, they want to try to turn the tables, right? And so what's dangerous in our sport, like with football, guys are exploding other guys, blowing them up all the time, right? But the difference there is there's no boards around the rink. So when a receiver goes down and out pattern, catches it and gets blown up, he gets blown 5 yards even, into the out of bounds, right?
Yeah.
But there are no boards there.
Right.
In our sport, when you get blown up near the boards and only a couple of feet from the boards, like Kucherov did in game 3.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I literally screamed on the air because that's the most dangerous thing next to getting hit over the head without wearing a helmet, and everybody wears helmets now. So there's been some stuff that's gone on. There have been stuff going on in other series too, and all it takes is one of those hits and the match get lit, and then boom, here we go, and it's dynamite the rest of the game.
Brian Engblom is with us. He is with Dave Randorf on television. Dave normally stops by. We talk a little live music. We talk microbrews. What do you do like when you need to unplug from us? Obviously, we're going to be playing hockey for a couple more weeks, if not months now.
Yep.
But when it comes time to downtime, like what do you do to unplug and get away from it all?
Golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like golf. Even just going to the driving range. For me, it's like when I was a kid in winter. I grew up in Winnipeg, so we had long winters. And I had an outdoor rink about a block and a half away from my place. So, I just go and skate all the time. Well, the driving range is kind of like that for me. I can just go at my own pace. I hit balls. I'm a terrible teacher of me. So all I do is I get worse all the time. I probably shouldn't go. I don't, I go to concerts once in a while.
Last one you went to, do you remember?
No, I don't.
It's been a minute.
Off the bat.
Yeah,
it's been a minute. But we were talking about concerts the other day because we were in Montreal, and I played there. That's where I started my career. So we're at the Forum. My favorite one, though, was Freddie Mercury and Queen.
Oh,
yeah. Again,
wow.
we used to be able to get in the press box and just walk in for nothing because, we worked there.
You're press guys.
And so we go in early, and so I was looking right down at the end of the stage and watching Freddie Mercury work, and that still to this day the best concert.
Oh yeah.
I've seen the Stones, I've seen Chicago, I've seen Styx, I've seen whatever.
Yeah.
Back in the day. I'm a kind of more old rock and roll guy.
Yeah.
So that was my favorite by far, though.
Love that. I've Steve Griggs I worked for at the Orlando Magic. So back then I found out the unique Canadian music that he was into, like the Glass Tigers of the world, if you remember that.
I don't know that one.
Yeah,
no.
they're an 80s little one-hit wonder, Don't Forget Me When I'm Gone. And
apparently he did.
Yeah, it did, exactly. And it just blows my mind that he did such great things for us in the Magic ticket sales department. And then in about 2010, 2011, he was like, I think I'm going back to my roots in hockey. And he took over, I think, as COO back then. And look at the ascension of that guy to this and how important he's been to really creating a brand and keeping a brand,
Yeah, no doubt about that. They have a tremendous brand here in the city and throughout the league. It's grown exponentially. All you got to do is look and talk to players who are becoming free agents around the league. And Tampa Bay comes up pretty good. It's definitely on the do not go list, put it that way, right? Guys will be free agents. They'll send a list to their agents, right, and go, not that one, not that one, not that one, and not that one. But Tampa Bay is definitely not on that list.
No, very appealing.
Guys want to come here. It's a great culture. It's a winning team, and everything is great here.
Yeah, speaking of guys coming here from other teams, the Jake Gensel acquisition really, I think, is a huge reason why we are where we are right now. And the departure of Stamkos, regrettable and emotional, but it made sense financially to have a Gensel now. What a stud that guy is, am I right?
He is, he's tied for the team lead in points. right? He and Hagel have really carried the offense because it's been so difficult. It's just crowded out there. You know, the systems that the team plays, you're not going to get many whacks at it, and so you got to be good. You got to, you know, when you get on a roll like Hagel is, then you need somebody to get him the puck. So their numbers are exactly opposite, right? It's 6-1. The other one's 1 goal and 6 assists. So they're not on the same line all the time. But Jake is one of the smartest players in the league. He's, you know, his dad's been a scout and still is in the NHL. So, you know, he's been coaching him for a long time. But he's just one of those, you know, hockey IQ guys that he's on the power play. He's match up against top lines. He'll be on some of the penalty kill. They don't want to burn him out too much, right? So he gets maybe the end of the penalty kill, but there's no situation they can't put him out there. And I think right now he's in the top 2 or 3 as far as ice time per game too, and that really wears on you. He can take it.
Yeah. I just realized this. Dave and Brian are a really unique situation because you guys get to do the local broadcast on the first round, and that's available on the spot, right?
Yeah.
And so in the NBA, I know for the first time ever, the league took control from the local broadcast in the playoffs this year. So they lost, like Orlando, the local broadcast team doesn't get to do games and offer that alternative. I hate that. And
it sucks.
I want to push people out there to the local broadcast, and that's these guys on the spot.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I would hate it if we didn't get to any rounds. So far, that hasn't happened. You know, money talks, right?
Yeah.
So we have, you know, TNT and ESPN that's involved, and they kind of split the different series and whatever. But yeah, we are on the spot for however long this goes, 2 more or 3 more games, and I'll enjoy every second of it.
Yeah, those Montreal fans, you can speak to what it was like to play up there, but man, they seem rabid about Les Habitants. I kind of love that.
It's a great place. It really is. It holds almost 22,000 with standing room. It's a big barn, but the acoustics are outstanding. And when they start singing "Ole, Ole, Ole," it's pretty cool. Everybody enjoys it. You know, Coop was asked about it. All the players too. It makes you go too, even though you know you're the visitor. Yeah, it cranks you up whenever fans are involved. Right? You don't care if they're yelling at you. It just makes you go. It's a fun place for sure.
Brian Engblom is on television with Dave Randorf. Watch the local broadcast on the spot. Ironically, last time we were here, we were talking about O Canada and how I was like, man, if they ever needed a singer for it, I would love to be the emergency. Like there's the e-bug and for the goalie, I wanted to be the emergency backup anthem because nothing against our fine country, but our anthem is a bit inferior to O Canada. It's a beautiful song. So last night, I don't know if you saw it, but at the Sabres game, or not the Buffalo game, but whoever was playing in Canada, the mic cut out during O Canada, and immediately I think it wasn't Buffalo, and boom, everybody started singing.
Cool. Wow.
Like, and I was like, man, if that happened here tonight.
Well, you're right on cue. You can hear them practicing in the background. How about that?
All right, sit down, dude.
Can breathe. Oh, on his side. Oh, Canada, we stand. Right? Do I have it right?
Yeah, that's right. You're getting some of them. That's right.
He's getting some of them.
In '79, when I was playing for Montreal, we played the Rangers and Phil Esposito in the Cup Finals. And so we do game 1 and 2. We're in Montreal. Game 3 and 4 at Madison Square Garden. Billy Joel sang the anthem one night. And Patti LuPone she was Evita on Broadway.
That's some strong anthems.
That's some strong anthems.
Wow.
Yeah, the place was just rocking, you know, by the time it game even started. So that was really cool.
Brian, pardon me for not knowing this, but you faced Phil Esposito in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Like, we know Phil on the radio. Like, what was that like?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, until Wayne Gretzky came along, he was Espo had the most points, you know, career points, and I think he also had the goals per year and the points in a year. 76 goals, 76 assists. I think that was the old record. So that's at 152 points. And then Gretz came in and made it only 212. But he kind of changed everything. But, oh, Phil was great. Phil was always talkative too, you know, in the ice. He didn't wear a helmet. He was always the Phil Esposito. But, I mean, he had great hands. He stood in the deep slot, and he would hang out there, And he was the first to say that his line, they would go in the corners and do a lot of the dirty work and get him the puck, and he'd get it. He knew how to hit the corners, high, low, all 4 of them, whatever. And even as he was shooting, he would kind of be in between, us defensemen near the net and the forwards who were more up near the point. So he'd get in that gray area right in between, which is smart. And then as soon as he got it, he'd shoot right away and then go right at the net to see if there was a rebound. But a lot of times it was in on the first shot. So Phil was great. And he was always talking too, and with guys, and we had a lot of that back then.
Oh yeah,
sure.
I'm sure. Still have a lot,
especially in the playoffs. You can't say stuff that we used to say. Oh yeah, it was. They have rules about it now. You get fines, suspended. Oh yeah, the stuff would get said. Pretty much anything. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So there lot of intimidation in the playoffs, trying to get under guys' skin and whatever. But and that's good. I'm not saying that's
and
right.
They didn't get offended. They knew it was part of the strategy.
Oh sure, you get offended.
Easy for you to say. They're not calling you.
They did get offended.
Start saying things about your family. You get offended. Oh yeah.
I can't imagine offending a 6'4", 275 pound.
That's what happened.
Oh goodness gracious! Hey, good luck on the broadcast tonight, man.
Right,
This is such a great game for us. The franchise, as we know, first round exits the last 3 seasons. We've underperformed. Let's be honest.
Yep.
We have a chance to rewrite that legacy tonight and get this one, close it out up in Montreal, and get some rest and move on. Right?
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, they have a high standard here. They've won back-to-back cups, and the last couple of years it just hasn't been what it's supposed to be. And that's the great thing about it. They keep the pedal to the metal. It's not like, well, we had a pretty good year.
Right.
It's either you win or it's failure, and you go back to this drawing board. And I truly believe in that, and that's how the standard stays high.
Heck yeah. Okay. Good luck tonight, man. Knock them dead.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks for being here, man.
Nice
now we'll get back to this game.
No, we're done with that game.
Oh, no, we're not.
That game sucks.
We have another game.
We do have another game. That's the word of the day. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're the best, man. Thank you very much. Brian Engblom, if you need him. He's on with Dave Randorf on the spot. All right, word of the day is the game you were going to say.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because I just heard my duck alarm tell me it was that time. So,
does Eric have the thing?
I was just going to ask Eric that. Eric, do you got the thing?
What thing is that? Because I don't think I was
Come on, Eric,
anything.
the thing. You know the thing. You got the thing, man.
I got it right here.
The thing. You got the thing?
Nope.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Sponsored by Farah & Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com.
Corey, where's your email from yesterday?
Bonus keyword is...
God.
I got the keyword, too.
What is it, Corey?
Now.
When? No, I want it. Yes, now. I want it. Now is the word of the day. Put that in the 1025 The Bone app. NOW, National Organization of Women. Burn those bras right now. The word of the day. When someone calls you from a number you don't recognize, pick it up. It could be our prize people trying to reach you and giving you $1,000 just like they did to Filth Stick last Monday for the Bone bonus keyword. Congrats again, Dave. That's now the word of the day on the 1025 The Bone bonus keyword. We can go to break.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. There's nothing like playoff hockey, and you can listen to every Lightning playoff hockey game right here. The Bolts are back in the playoffs. Tonight, your Tampa Bay Lightning are at home at the Benchmark International Arena to take on the Montreal Canadiens. The game starts at 7 p.m. You can listen to every single playoff game right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw hockey. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah & Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
That accident on the northbound side of the Selman Expressway, of course, had some looky-loos, which then caused another accident, I think a little bit further south on the northbound side of the Selman Expressway. So just avoid that at all costs right now because, people are being silly. And then on 301 near Fowler Avenue, there is another accident. I think it's mostly off in the shoulder, but it is causing some slowdowns if you're in that area.
Rear-ended by a dump truck. A man suffered brain damage no MRI could detect. Farah & Farah used expert medical evidence to uncover the rare condition and secured $5.7 million. Let Farrah cook, Tampa.
The Honda Hybrid System is the most advanced system on the market. And right now, we're offering the best deals we've ever had. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get the award-winning CR-V Hybrid for just $279 per month. Get the brand-new Accord Hybrid for just $199 per month. Or get the all-new, just-released 2026 Civic Hybrid for just $199 per month. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-448-7710 for more information.
Diamond Days at Golden Diamond Source celebrate April's birthstone. Diamonds, they take center stage, up to 20% off diamond jewelry throughout the month of April. The Golden Diamond Source can help you trade in your old broken jewelry and use it towards a new purchase. With gold prices at record highs, now is the best time. They only sell natural diamonds, and you know if it's real love, it's got to be real natural diamonds. With the Golden Diamond Source first-time buyer program, you can learn all about the 4 C's, the different shapes and styles. They are able to show you a huge selection of inventory to choose from. You can get 0% financing for up to 5 years, meaning if you finance $5,000, it works out to about $83 a month. Make sure it's a Golden Diamond Source diamond, 3800 Ulmerton Road in Clearwater, or goldendiamond.com.
It's a love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
Nothing beats the Stanley Cup playoffs. Be the Thunder to cheer on the Bolts as they battle the Canadiens. Game 5 is tonight. Great seats are available at TampaBayLightning.com/tickets.
One day you're serving in the military, and then the next day you come home and you're dealing with an injury. Addiction is hard. You have to reach out for help. The recovery side of it is amazing. You get to a place where you're proud of yourself again.
If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Recovery is possible. Contact Central Florida Behavioral Health Network at cfbhn.org. Central Florida Behavioral Health Network is a managing entity contracted with the Department of Children and Families.
John Senning here for Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. I recently got that Bronco from Furman Ford. It has changed my life, and the process was smooth as can be. If you're in the market for a new truck or SUV, go see Bob Murray and the crew at Furman Ford. Furman Ford has over 250 new Fords to choose from, and these guys do business the right way. No addendums, no forced add-ons, and no surprises. And if you're in the need of service and you don't have time to make it to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service comes to your home, office, or anywhere. I'm talking oil changes, tire rotations, batteries, certified techs, genuine parts, and quality work right at your doorstep. Check them out today, that big, beautiful showroom on US 19 in Clearwater, or online at FurmanFord.com. And make sure you let them know that John Senning sent you.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 5.99% APR, 6.02% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program. It is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
At International Diamond Center, we're all about family, and no one plays a more important role in the life of any family than Mom. She's the rock, the hero, the one that holds it all together. So we invite you to help us celebrate the mothers in our lives with the perfect Mother's Day gift and a little something extra. We've put together a special collection of jewelry just for Mom. We've set aside these carefully selected items so there's no guesswork. You can stop in, shop with ease, and get Mom a timeless gift she's sure to love. And to make it really special, with any purchase of $249 or more, we'll give you a $50 spa gift card so she can use it to treat herself to a day of pampering and relaxation. So come join us place at IDC. Help us say a big thank you to the mothers in our lives with a gorgeous bracelet, maybe a pair of diamond earrings, a colored gemstone ring, or a piece from our Perfect Love collection. Buy the jewelry and we'll throw in the $50 spa treat at no charge. Happy Mother's Day from International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online, shopidc.com.
Any good weekend plans?
Oh, I'm going on a weekend cruise on MSC Cruises. We're going to White Sand Beach and Beanbag Share.
Are you using nouns as verbs?
You can do that on MSC Cruises. Where was I? The food. We'll rigatoni, French fry, we might even gelato. How about you?
Oh, yeah, I was going to lawnmower.
For a limited time, get up to 30% off cruises, plus kids sail free. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. This one's for the real ones. This Saturday, May 2nd, it's Kimber Day with special guest Trijicon. Check out the new Kimber 2011 and see how to set it up right with Trijicon pistol optics built to run on that platform. Reps will be on site, hands-on walkthroughs, and the best way to dial in your 2011 for speed, accuracy, and performance. If you're serious about your setup, this is your day. They'll have giveaways, special pricing, and a crew that knows their stuff. The shop is open, slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily, or shop 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
When the dollar's convertibility into gold ended in 1971, gold was fixed at $35 an ounce. Fast forward to today, and the U.S. dollar has lost over 85% of its purchasing power. Meanwhile, gold has increased in value by over 12,000%. Central banks are buying gold at record levels. Major firms are holding significant positions in gold, and I choose to buy gold from Birch Gold Group. It's Dan Bongino, and it all starts with education. Birch Gold just announced their Learn and Earn Precious Metals event. This free online event rewards you for learning the basics of investing in precious metals. Sign up to get free silver on your next purchase if you qualify, and you can get even larger incentives as you go. The more you learn, the more you can earn. But act now. This special event only runs through April 30th, so text my name Dan to the number 989898 to join Birch Gold's Learn and Earn Precious Metals event by April 30th. Text Dan to 989898 today. Message and data rates may apply.
You bought an RV, and you got an automatic discount from Progressive by bundling it with your home or auto insurance. That's great, but a serious word of warning every RVer should heed. You don't need to talk about things like dry weight or dump stations. And you don't need one of those expensive water filter straws either. Because the most extreme thing most RVers encounter is a campsite without hookups. So just enjoy yourself. And Progressive's automatic discount when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
You know it.
Reach out, touch space.
This is not a jock jam either, but just like Jam on it, it ranks in my top 150 songs of all time. Maybe 199. It's Depeche Mode's Personal Jesus. And the reason, this would be a great jock jam, actually. I think this song permeated the mainstream enough to where if you played it at a hockey game like tonight during a break, I think people would be like, chant, reach out and touch faith.
Like they do the vote on the song, the sing-along song. This would be a good sing-along.
I think most people would know this song. But I did not play it simply because we are at Benchmark International Arena for round one, game 5, which, by the way, Mo will not know the series score. I'm just going to say it right now.
It's right behind her.
I know, and he's not going to know it. We're going to ask him when he comes back. He's on a call right now. He's not going to know it. I guarantee he will not know it. It's 2-2.
I feel like you're right.
He won't know.
I feel like you're right.
It says game 5 right there. He won't know. In And even if he sees it, he won't figure out that this is 2-2.
He'll probably think 3-1 because we were talking 3-1 earlier.
Yeah. Good call. Good call. That's when he comes back. He doesn't hear us right now. So I played that because they've got the dudes, the Jesus freaks outside the building, as they always do for big Lightning games. I don't think they're there for every regular season game, but when the playoffs are here, so are the Jesus freaks. And Corey and I were talking during the break. I informed him and Steve Versnick, neither of whom know this fun little fact. You won't see them preaching and proselytizing into their bullhorns because that is illegal within the city limits. You can't amplify your voice without a permit. So what those Jesus freaks do is they pre-record or they have a pre-recorded message by a Billy Graham or a whomever, and they play it over their amplified speaker because it's recorded, therefore held to a different standard than amplified voice.
That's odd. You'd think they'd saw that workaround coming and then did some legislation to stop it.
Well, they didn't. And so those bozos with their "you're a sinner if you're going to this hockey game tonight" messaging, they have to sit there. You see the guy right now. He's not preaching it through that bullhorn. He is playing a recorded message to those people. Are you with God? Where are you when God needs you? Why will you be having fun in this hockey game when the rapture is coming? Corey and I were saying, don't you think that turns more people off of religion? Like when the Jehovah's Witnesses, your people, Maurice, when they come around and give you a copy of the Watchtower, it doesn't bug me. They've always been super nice about it. When those well-dressed little Mormon boys in their short-sleeve shirts and their ties come around, they ride their bikes and awesome. You know, if I'm not interested, I'm just not interested. Why assault people verbally as they're going into a fun event to have a good time and forget about their problems? Why assault them and tell them that they're sinners? You're going to convince 0% of the people here to even listen to your whacked-out message. Am I right or am I wrong?
I think you're right, 100%. You know, Jesus wasn't a bully. You know, he didn't. He turned water into wine, but he didn't force you to drink it.
No. If you didn't want to drink it, you could politely say, "Look, I'll just stick with the water."
Yeah.
Do you have any pre-Jesus water?
I don't understand. Like, is it because he can get an influx of people?
Yeah.
Is it the idolizing somebody? Like,
Ooh.
what is
I think that's
the
probably
purpose?
it. That's
'Cause,
like
I mean, you're not supposed to have worship a god above God or whatever.
True.
And not that I think that they're worshiping the hockey players above them, but they do idolize them. So I'm wondering, like, it just doesn't make sense, and it's definitely off-putting.
That's probably at the root of it, because the Jehovah's Witnesses, they don't celebrate birthdays, nor do they stand for the national anthem for that particular reason, because that would be glorifying something before God. So maybe those people think instead of spending your time here, you should be on Wednesday night Bible study, church youth group. I'm sure you'd had to. Did you ever have to do like a church youth group as a kid? Did they ever try to indoctrinate you with that?
No, I think I went to church maybe 10 times in my whole life.
Yeah, we didn't. There are no youth groups. But I mean, you're going to the Kingdom Hall 3 times a week. You have the Sunday service. You have what's called the Thursday service, or it might be Wednesday or whatever. It's just like an hour and a half, and then you have a Bible study day.
It was an hour and a half? That didn't include everybody like knocking on their way in, right?
No. It's where you get up and you do data assign you a certain amount of scripture to read, and you formulate a talk. It gave me, a great experience with the written word, because there's a lot of words in the Bible where you have to go,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely learn what begat means. There's a lot of begat. That's what this Bible says, begat.
Yeah.
Everybody's begatting somebody else.
And getting up in front of a crowd, it was instrumental in me being able to do certain things that I have done that are non-Bible related.
We can blame.
You can blame the witnesses.
We can blame Jehovah's.
Yes.
Blame Jehovah on that one.
Yes, you can.
My experiences, we'll get to Nick in a moment. Thank you, Eric. My experiences with religion, like growing up, have always been related to some girl I liked at the time. Like if it was junior high, I'd go to like an FCA, like Fellowship of Christian Athletes meeting. In high school, there was like youth group or whatever, and there was like, we got pizza. And I'm like, oh, hello. And the girl I like, cool. They're like, here's Jesus.
I forgot I went to teen church because of a girl. I worked at a bowling alley, and I was talking to her, and she was really, really big into Jesus. And I was like, yeah, me too.
Dude, a fellow hostess at Olive Garden I had hooked up a couple times, not gone all the way, and then she had to talk with me like before we did it. She's like, "Listen, if we're going to do this, you have to, you have to give your life to Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior." I'm like, I mean, I like you, but my mom's maiden name is Rosenberg. I don't think I could do that in clear conscience. I did, and I didn't do it in clear conscience. No,
right.
I didn't. I'm just kidding. Hello, Nick. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. We are at Benchmark International Arena. We are setting the stage for a pivotal game in the Tampa Bay Lightning Montreal Canadiens series.
Awesome. Cannot wait to watch it at home, but I have an amazing Jesus People on the Corner story for you, which I think you can greatly appreciate coming from downtown Orlando back in the day, circa 2010, Halloween. You remember how crazy it used to be in downtown Orlando, 100,000 people in the street. 1 year, Orange and Central, Jesus People are doing their thing. A guy dressed up as the Jesus People comes up and starts mocking them because that's what he's dressed up as on Halloween. The Jesus People get upset, proceed to punch the guy, which is a trained fighter, I guess, turned around and beat the crap out of the Jesus People in front of the cops. I had to fill out a police report. They let the guy that the Jesus People assaulted go and arrested the Jesus People for open assault.
Love it.
I don't think you could write a better Jesus People story than that, man. Well done, Nick. That's awesome.
It unfolded in front of us in like all of 3 minutes. We stopped for 2 seconds deciding where we were going to go next in downtown on Halloween. I looked up and I'm like, whoa, that guy's dressed up like the Jesus People. This is cool. And then all that happened.
That's an awesome story, man. Thank you for that. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yep.
I don't mean to make it sound like I'm anti people talking about their beliefs and stuff, because like I don't have a problem with Scientology or any other religion. I don't like any organized religion that I think makes $1 billion and then people profit off that. That seems a little gross to me. But you want to tell people about your Lord and Savior or your Creator or your whatever. Awesome. I remember I was in Ybor City first recording a podcast with these dudes a couple of weeks ago. And I was leaving, and there were like a bunch of young people on the Scientology stairs out there. And it was like somebody was leading a tour of like all these young people. I'm like, it's interesting, like with all the anti-Scientology propaganda, that there are still people curious enough to go, I'm interested to see what you're all about. The L. Ron Hubbard, in his own words or whatever, is always on the cable. Like when I'm looking for stuff to watch, it's like on 24/7, and I'm almost afraid to turn to it because, like, what if I vibe with it, and what if I buy into it, and all of a sudden, like, this
guy's got a point.
They're like, do you want John Travolta on your show again and Tom Cruise? I'm like, yes. Why? Well, it comes with a cost. What cost is that? I mean, that's not the Scientology. They believe in Xenu. Which is just as believable as an Immaculate Conception in my world.
Have you guys talked about the Scientology speedruns?
The what?
So there are
the kids doing it.
Yeah, they're like they got like the meta classes or whatever, but they're doing speed runs of breaking into the Scientology buildings and then just running through, knocking stuff over, yelling at people, causing disruptions just for the fun of it.
That's a clean shoot, man. Those kids better be real. My son showed me that at breakfast yesterday, and this is his last week in South. And those kids are easily going to get themselves shot. You're allowed if someone busts into your place, you could think they're a threat, and you could open fire. Sure. No matter what your belief is. So those kids better be ass careful, and don't let that, because that happened right up in Clearwater. Don't take that as a cool trend. I'm going to try that, because they will justifiably bust a cap in yo ass. Their security is tight, as it should be. There are people who are convinced they're brainwashing people or whatever, but I don't all religions. Hello, Ryan. You are on Drew Garabo Live.
Short stack, so stupid.
Hang up on that idiot. Why does he even try? Oh, it's a different caller. You can hear it in the background. Oh, I hear myself in the background, too. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, me again. Oh, hi. Oh, I'm having a conversation with me and this guy.
I hear it.
Oh, that was you. Don't hang up, sir, please. I want to keep talking to myself. La-di-da-di. La-di-da-di. Oh, you dick. We were having fun.
Next.
Back to the show. 800-771-1025. This is why we don't typically take phone calls from Lightning games. But you know what? Every once in a while we'll throw caution to the wind and do so. I want to give a special shout-out real quick. Don't know if the guy wants his name mentioned or not, so I won't mention his name. But last night, I checked my email, which you shouldn't do at night. You should just put the phone up, for Christ's sake. I'm speaking to myself and everyone out there. When you get home from work, put the damn phone up and do something with your life. And I'm saying that for myself as much as anyone else. But Jesus Christ, that should be a policy everyone should get down with. There's nothing on your phone that is going to benefit your life from the time you get home from work to the time you wake up in the morning. It's all distractions. It's all doom scrolling. Stop it. And again, I'm talking to me here. I don't know if you can relate to it, awesome.
Yep.
But I'm talking to this guy as much as anybody else. I think the healthiest thing you can do for yourself when you get home from work is just go. I heard Settings say this. Phone goes in a drawer. Rest of the night, you check it maybe once before you go to bed, and that's how you figure out something else to do. Read a book, play a video game, do anything that stimulates your brain instead of enslaving away at this device.
I give in to my curiosity of how far down this world is going to go before it is ultimately reversed. There seems to be a proliferation of outright idiots, degenerates, and people with absolutely nothing to lose that want to see the world burn because they have nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about the caller from I'm not talking about short stack Andy.
Well, there were him and other people like him. But a lot of people saw The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight, not Rises because Heath was dead by then, but The Dark Knight, and thought, man, that'd be cool. I want to be like the Joker and watch the world burn.
Right. And it's just crazy when you look at, I'm not even going to go world events, but when you look at what's going on within our own system and you go, I couldn't conceive of this ever happening. And Melanie will tell me, she was like, why do you watch this? Why do you read about that? Why do you let it enter into your psyche, your space, your headspace? And I go,
right.
But this is the thing. I've got a wife, and I've got a daughter, a very young daughter, and I have other children as well. And I tell her, I need to know how crazy people are because you like everybody. And if we're out, I need to know to be able to go, that's a situation that could turn like, and let's get out of here.
Yeah, no doubt about it. But we could all benefit from unplugging.
Listen, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Put these on, young man, and let's talk for a minute. Anyway, the shout-out goes to the dude who emailed me. I printed the email pretty much in its entirety on the Drew Garabo Live Facebook page. I didn't include the guy's name because I don't know if he wants to be recognized, but shout-out to anybody who might be living like basically a silent life. To be honest, I don't talk literally all day and all night sometimes, is from the email. Just keep to myself and work. Go home and repeat. So a lot of times me calling you guys is the only real conversation I'll have for the entire day and night. Thank you for giving me an outlet to talk to someone. Whether you destroy me and hang up on me, more likely, or give me 5 minutes, it means more than you'll ever know. And he went on to say some nice things. So, the reason we do what we do is to connect with people. And it's really easy to forget about the people who rely on us, you know what I mean? Like, we want to entertain people, and I love busting balls probably more than anybody. But when it comes down to giving somebody a reason to smile every day on the way home from the godforsaken traffic in Tampa Bay, that's why we do what we do, Corey Cardinal.
See, I'm the exact opposite. My biggest accomplishment at work, at my previous job, I went an entire week without saying one word. And it was like Wednesday, and I go, I haven't spoke. I could make it till Friday, and I made it all the way to Friday, and it was the greatest thing I'd ever done. Yeah, I was so excited.
That's some game you're playing.
Yeah, buddy.
Let me introduce our next guest because you will hear him every single Lightning game right here on 102.5 The Bone. I hear this man. I've heard this man probably 43 times so far this year, except for the games that I've stayed at, obviously. Greg Linnelli, he anchors the broadcasts, and man, does so like a maestro conducting a symphony. And you've got
a lot of help. A lot of help.
Well, you do, but it takes someone to really kick it off and be the John McLaughlin of that group, and that's
I appreciate
that's
that,
definitely you.
Good being here.
Yeah, man. How's everything going so far?
Good, brother. Best time of the year, right?
Yeah, it really is. This is what we do it for.
Yeah.
We were playing a little game called Does Mo Know because we took Brian Engblom loved it.
Yes.
So Mo's been coming to games for like a year now.
Yeah.
He bets on the Hard Rock Bet app for Lightning hockey. He should know basic questions like, does he know the name of the arena that we're in right now? And you know what? We gave it to him earlier. I guarantee he doesn't get it this time.
I still put an asterisk by it. I said Benchmark Arena.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's an international in
Okay.
there.
All right.
Although it's only one
in
the United
Very
States and none outside of the U.S., but whatever.
That's fair. He said that the head coach was Jeff Visnick, the head coach.
Getting warm.
I don't know about that. You're giving it a lot of credit. So we'll ask Greg Linnelli, does Mo know the current score in this series? Does Mo know where this series stands right now with Montreal?
Yes.
You're going to say yes. Corey Cardinal?
Yes.
No.
I hate to say this, Maurice. I say there's not a chance that you tell us the correct standings in this series so far.
The correct standings right now, I believe it's a 7-game series.
No hints.
All right, no hints.
I believe we are 2-2.
Mo knows.
Mo knows. All right.
Mo knows.
I had faith in Mo.
Greg Linnelli gets a point.
Yeah.
Thank you, Greg.
Greg Linnelli gets a point.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
All right, on that note, does Mo know 2 penalties in the NHL? 2 penalties that a player can be called for and sent to the penalty box for either 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
2 penalties.
Disqualification.
I'm going to say yes.
He knows 2 penalties.
I'm going to say he knows 2 penalties.
Corey Cardinal.
He might luck out on one, but I don't think he knows 2.
I don't think he'll luck out on one. He's going to put up a big goose egg and being sent to the box right now. Mo, do you know 2 penalties that can be called by the officials on the ice?
Cross-checking?
That's one.
Cross-checking.
Wow.
And,
Wow.
And hold on.
Okay, nobody's on trial here.
Excessive spitting's not one, right?
No,
It
they
should
do
be.
that a lot, though.
They encourage that.
What is going? I mean, guys, like we're all skating on the same ice
And
here.
it
Can
doesn't
we
matter.
not?
It doesn't matter.
It's a loogie palooza.
Yeah,
Could you use the word loogie palooza on the Lightning broadcast
You might
tonight
be
on
able to.
102.5 The Bone?
Depends on what hour.
You got late night when you're running out of things to say. Boy, you know, tonight was a real loogie palooza.
I go to Chief. Hey, Chief, what do you think?
I think it was a real loogie palooza out there. Yes. So no, spitting is not a penalty.
Okay, high sticking.
That will not get you sent to the penalty box,
Yeah.
though. Right? Oh, it will.
Oh, yeah.
Boom!
You're good.
All right.
You're good, Mo.
Okay.
Getting it done.
I like this guy.
Oh, no. Yeah, for some reason you choked with Engblom right here. He couldn't even come up with 3 Lightning players.
Wait a minute.
And there are 2 of them
right there.
There are 2 of them on the flags right outside the building,
I
Greg.
had the last names. They wanted
You
the
got
first.
those right. Yeah. It's all right, you know.
Yeah.
Coming to games for a while now.
Give me 2 more, just out of curiosity.
What, 2 more Lightning players?
No. Penalties. I'm just.
You could get sent in there for boarding, I believe. You could get sent in there for slashing, for hooking.
Roughing.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is your goalie interference. I think we'll get you in there too. So a lot of
Roughing
reasons.
the passer.
Fighting.
Roughing the pass.
Oh yeah, now what's the deal with fighting when it comes to the NHL playoffs? The league doesn't like it, right? Are there edicts or because I've seen
I
these
don't know
guys?
what the league likes. I don't know what the league likes, man. I think a lot of stuff going in the playoffs.
I mean, Brandon. The biggest surprise thus far to me has been the physicality of Brandon Hagel. He flipped a switch and became a different guy, didn't he?
He's been, he's getting a lot of national track now, which is interesting. I think there's an interesting conversation about potentially him being captain material.
Yeah.
I think there are a lot of people who are looking at him and saying he just brings you into the fight.
Put the C on his chest. Already.
He's having an unbelievable start. And John Cooper even mentioned, we need some other guys to pick it up, but I don't know if we can have Hagel carry us this whole way through, but he's been awesome.
Yeah.
He's been really good. So that might be the best trade, not only in Lightning history.
Yeah.
Can you make an argument in Tampa Bay sports history?
You could. That's
in terms
a great
of
trade. What we got.
What you gave up.
Who'd we give up to get Hagel?
Kachuk.
Oh.
And remember Radish. Darren Radish's brother.
Yeah. That's right.
And they were NHLers.
Yeah, sure.
But Hagel's he's turning into
sick.
Team Canada.
Are we going to be able to afford Radish next year when he hits the open market? Because
I said 4 years, 6.
Okay.
$6 million.
Okay.
That's what that's where I am.
All right. I like that.
I think that's also in part to protect you regarding Hetty.
Right.
I think Hetty comes back, obviously. You may even see him in the playoffs, but I think you need an offensive threat on the back end.
Oh, yeah.
At some point, he's
the guy.
He's that guy. I mean, he's got a huge shot.
Yeah, I don't know that Julien Brisebois gets enough credit for really finding all of these guys from different places. I mean, I think I heard you guys saying the other day about Hagel thinking about becoming a teacher because he was discarded on the Heat before he really got his big break. What a keen hockey mind that guy has. And I know after Yzerman, there was a concern because Yzerman's allegedly great at picking talent.
Yeah.
Don't know that that's worked out that well in Detroit thus far. Jury's still out. But, to his credit, Julien Brisebois has that thing, that sense for what guys not only going to excel, but fit into this organization by Cooper.
He's got good scouts. He's got good people. That system's in place. They know what they're looking for. I mean, think about it. They don't have very many first-round picks.
Right.
So you're finding guys who are third, fourth rounds. You got a tool in the toolbox.
Yep.
And if we can work with you on that, you can become a good NHLer. And their team's littered with players like that.
Yeah. Lightning bounced out of the playoffs the first round the last 3 seasons. Yeah. Tonight, a pivotal Game 5. Yeah. You've got to get this one. We know that the Bolts are capable of winning on the road in big games. We've seen it happen up in New York. We've seen it happen in various series. But to redefine the legacy, to really push us where we need to be, you got to get this one tonight.
It's a big game.
Yeah.
I actually woke up this morning and I was like, you know what? I just have a feel that the Lightning are going to figure this out in this series. I mean, the first 3 games, overtime.
Yeah.
Flip a coin.
Oh, yeah.
But I just think they're a little bit better in every aspect.
Yep.
A little bit better. So we'll see.
When I was an ignorant non-hockey fan, I couldn't understand how the lack of scoring could be appealing at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was an NBA guy, and so you're used to constant scoring.
Yeah.
The thing I've grown to appreciate in the last 15 years of becoming a fan is when you have 2 phenomenal teams that are so evenly matched, their stats match exactly up. When you've got them going at it, it's literally the bounce of one puck that can mean the difference. I mean, Cooch drilled that goal off of Hagel's face last game. Did you see that?
Yes.
Off his face into the goal. Do you think Cooch goes, I see Hagel's cheekbone?
Maybe with Cooch, maybe the one guy who knows where he's going with that.
Right.
But the playoffs, you see it. Players are blocking shots. Players are doing things they typically didn't do in the regular season, which makes it extremely hard to get that puck through. That's why they say there's no bad shot. Chief will say this a lot. There's no bad shot, but especially in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Get it on net because there's so many times there's going to be 2 or 3 deflections.
Yep.
Before it gets to the goaltender.
No
it's
question.
Incredible.
And as a goalie, I can't imagine the mental acuity that it requires to not only watch the puck come off the stick, but know that along the way they might get deflected by that.
Right.
That's a skill set that takes an alien, and what a guy we have in Andrei Vasilevsky.
I don't think we've tested their goaltender as much.
Agreed.
I'd like to see that happen because I do think the Lightning have a huge advantage.
Now, I'll just ask something. I have a parlay that proves that point. I'll bust the parlay.
I love it, Mo. Bring it, Mo.
Let them know we ain't testing.
We really thought they were going to get more pucks on net. They did not, and we lost that parlay big time. Darn it all. Sports. But,
and that's a credit to Montreal.
Yeah.
In terms of getting more pucks through. But I think the Lightning need to make Dobush earn it more than what he's doing right now, and he's been fine.
Yep.
But I don't think he's been tested nearly as much as Vasi.
When we did our show from the last home playoff game, the Bolts had not won at home in quite some time. They won that night, hopefully started to turn it around. It's inexplicable how this team, how Kucherov doesn't score more in the playoffs, and how this team does not perform as well as they should right here at Benchmark International Arena. I do not get it.
Mish gave some pretty good numbers before this period where they were an offer, really winning on home ice. They were like 14-0 and something before that.
Okay.
It's just a wild, weird streak. I don't know what to make of it other than they've run into some really good teams, Florida Panthers being one of them.
Yeah.
They've been some close games, and they haven't gone their way. Just one of those weird trends in sports. I don't know how much I'd read into it, but I know they were aware of it.
Yeah.
And, obviously want to win more games on home ice.
No question.
Sure.
It's funny you mentioned the Panthers because right now I'm in a space where I'm torn between it sure would be cool to play them in the playoffs again versus God, it feels great to know that those chumps are not in the.
Yeah.
We went to an away game. My girlfriend Sarah and I went to a game down in Sunrise, and we there was a loud contingent of Bolts fans down there, and we won the game. And I will tell you, Greg,
Feeling pretty good.
Feeling pretty great. I wanted them to care more about the game than they did. They were They were not very passionate about things, and well, I was. He is Greg Linnelli.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hear him tonight in just about an hour right here on this radio station. In fact, less than that. It's so awesome to have you here, man.
Thank
I love
you,
that we share studio space
I love it.
and share airtime. And I hope you guys kick ass. Yeah, he's with Ben. He is with Eric, and he is with
Chief.
Bobby. And it is one hell of a show. I listen to every Lightning game. You guys
We
sound
appreciate
awesome.
you, buddy.
You move through the stuff. You got great insight. You're not afraid to call out the team's shortcomings when you need to, but you do it in a positive way. And we're going to get this one tonight and send it, up there. Oh, let me ask you the question.
Sure.
We saw in a hockey game the other night, the mic cut out during O Canada, and the entire audience, I don't know if you saw it.
I saw that on X.
Great, really great,
yeah.
right? So if that happened here, what percentage of people do you think would know the words to a beautiful national anthem, O Canada? It's a great song.
I think more than we think.
Good.
I do.
Good.
I do, because, look, we're used to Canadian teams coming here.
We sure are.
We're used to just that. I think it's a very knowledgeable town, and I think they get it.
From your mouth to this crowd's ears, because I'm going to be belting it, but I do that anyway.
Yeah,
it's a great song. It is a great song. It's like a rock and roll band performing. What's the last concert that you were at, young man? We talk 90s music every once in a while. We just asked Brian Engblom. He said Queen with Freddie Mercury. It had been that long since he finished a show. That's a long time.
He needs to get out a little more.
That's what we told him. We're like, dude, come on, man. There's a whole world out there.
Oh,
you remember the last show you were at? I'm putting you on the spot here.
I got kids now. I got 3, so I don't get out as much. I'm going to say Epcot.
Okay.
The Gin Blossoms.
Wow. And he needs to get out more.
He's a Gin Blossoms guy.
Gin Blossoms.
He will follow you down, my friend. Don't be jealous.
I know. I feel it, man.
You're the guy.
I am the guy, Mo.
That's what I initially loved about when he'd call the show to talk hockey, because I'd be like, "What walk-up song do you want?" And he's like, "You got any Counting Crows?" I'm like,
love Counting Crows, man.
Like, we might have to pull the plug on this segment. It hasn't even started yet, Mr. Jones. You hang on around here, and we'll be back in a cold December, or whatever the hell that song was. All right, thank you, Greg. Appreciate you, buddy. You guys are going to kick butt tonight, as always. We'll return with more Drew Garabo live from the Benchmark International Arena, where your Lightning are indeed 2-2 against Les Habitants de Montreal. And you'll hear the game right here on 102.5 The Bone, but it gets started at 6:30 with Greg Linnelli and his all-star crew of misfits. We'll be right back on 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
That accident on the northbound side of the Selman Expressway, of course, had some looky-loos, which then caused another accident, I think a little bit further south on the northbound side of the Selman Expressway. So just avoid that at all costs right now, because, people are being silly. And then on 301 near Fowler Avenue, there is another accident. I think it's mostly off in the shoulder, but it is causing some slowdowns if you're in that area.
Hey, it's Alex Flores from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. As a veteran, it's important to me that men and women who served our country always feel welcome here, because you deserve it. And there's a reason we're #1 Chevy dealer in Tampa. At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to transparent pricing, no dealer add-ons, no inflated markups. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And from me personally to all my brothers and sisters who served in the armed forces, yes, you are always welcome here. Come see us on Alamo Drive or visit FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy of Brandon, together let's drive.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more, thanks to the Good Feet store.
Meet Zach. He's laid back, but means business about his business. Combine those, and you've got the proud owner of Florida's go-to place for cycling and community connection. That's why he banks with Mid-Florida. a local credit union who also cares just as much about the community as he does. And they gave him $300 when opening a new free business checking account, which means his financial worries have crashed and burned. Mid-Florida, your life, your money, your credit union. Insured by NCUA. 0.00% annual percentage yield. Terms and conditions apply and must be met within 6 months.
This is Mav, spokes-eagle for Veteran Air, the home services company proud to serve you. Ray in Bradenton asks, I've got friends who've used Veteran Air for AC, plumbing, and drains work. A brother who used you for electric, and I had a home generator installed. What can't you do? Well, Ray, we're trained and licensed experts, so we can tackle all your home services needs. But I can't blow a bubble with bubble gum. It's just, I'm an eagle and I don't have lips. Learn more at veteranair.com.
Veteran Air.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter.
You can feel summer creeping in, which means sand from the beach and sometimes a messy car. But with the unlimited membership plan at Bubble Down, you can go through anytime you need with locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, Spring Hill, and now South Tampa. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time you Bubble Down.
This is David Singa of the Singa Law Group. My wife Shafia and I have been practicing law since 1997. We are a small family-owned firm in the Tampa Bay area. When someone calls our office for advice and wants to speak to a lawyer, you speak to one of us. If you or someone you know has been injured in an accident and would like to speak to me, please call me for a free consultation at 813-840-1111 or go to flacrash.com. If you call and I'm not available, leave your name and phone number and I will call you back. The Singa Law Group, main office St. Pete.
Tune in for Reinventing Retirement, where premier wealth managers and retirement specialists discuss the most important and crucial retirement topics for your benefit. Saturdays at 9 a.m. and Sundays at 11 a.m. Only on 102.5 The Bone.
What is it, boy? Someone need help? Someone in trouble?
Oh, okay. So you just want me to get Progressive Auto Insurance because their collision coverage covers up to $1,000 in vet bills if you're injured in an accident? That's it? Okay, calm down. Let's not resort to name calling.
Progressive's collision coverage helps pay for care for your pet when they're in the car during an accident.
No, you're right. Sorry, I shouldn't have said calm down.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Coverage included with purchase of collision coverage and subject to policy terms.
Kohl's has Mother's Day gifts that feel like a treat because moms deserve something nice. Preferably something that doesn't involve snack duty, carpool, or reminding anyone where their shoes are. Make her day with 25% off across the store during Kohl's Friends and Family Sale at Kohl's and Kohls.com. It's just too bad you can't buy her the one thing she really wants, a nap. Select styles 25% off or ends May 3rd. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at radiodirect.com/privacy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Wow, you look amazing. What have you been doing?
I'm sure you've heard of Ozempic, Wegovy, and the other GLP-1 medications, right? Well, I found this great company called Zelfie. If you qualify, their providers can prescribe medications like Ozempic and Wegovy and other GLP-1 medications that are 80 to 90% less expensive, all 100% online.
I can get GLP-1 medications for 80 to 90% less and do it all online? No doctor's office or pharmacy?
Yes, Zelfie can provide semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and other expensive GLP-1s, but for 80 to 90% less and shipped directly to your door.
How do I get started with Zelfie?
Just send them a text.
Text DEAL to 797-979 to get started today with Zelfie. Get the same active ingredients in Wegovy or Ozempic, but for 80 to 90% less and 100% online. Don't wait. Text DEAL to 797-979 for a link to your exclusive offer. Text DEAL to 797-979. That's DEAL to 797-979.
These statements and products have not been evaluated or approved by the FDA for weight loss. loss.
Waffle House Legend Award winner, Kid Rock, with special guests Big and Rich and Them Dirty Bones. Freedom 250 Tour, The Road to Nashville, Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater in Tampa, Saturday, May 30th. Win tickets on the contest page at theboneonline.com.
Sat down and cried.
Being in a crash, don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah & Farah.
Tampa. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm meteorologist Jim Weber in the Sky Tower Weather Center. Partly cloudy skies for today. A warm afternoon. We'll see these daytime highs climbing into the upper 80s, even a little bit warmer as you move east of I-75, seeing those temperatures into the low 90s. Scattered clouds mild for tonight, low temperature of 72. We continue dry on Thursday under partly cloudy skies. Daytime high back up into the upper 80s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Yeah. The only song I know of that samples Andrew Dice Clay, and I kind of love that. Move it. EMF, y'all. Coming to a civic center near you. We are Drew Garabo live. Corey Cardinal in the house as well. Eric back in St. Petersburg. We are getting the table set for a delicious meal of Game 5 in a really tightly fought round 1 of the NHL playoffs. The Canadians all season long have been super strong. We've gone through peaks and valleys ourselves. The pre-Olympic version of the Lightning was unstoppable. Since then, we've struggled to find our way a bit. We've clicked. We've not clicked. Now we seem to be playing really good team hockey. This is a case of two really good teams playing really good hockey. And it'll be a treat for those in attendance tonight or watching on the spot, or better yet, listening to it in full, rich, panoramic FM stereo for free right here on 102.5 The Bone. We should have done a marketing campaign with, like, well, they probably wouldn't have liked that too much at the Lightning if we were like, why pay for an app when you can listen to the game for free?
Yeah.
We'd probably get an ugly memo on that one. Hey, could you please not turn people away from our app? That'd be great. Thanks. It's going to be a good one tonight for sure. So we're happy to be here, excited to be here. And if there is a Game 7, I'm sure Mike and Corey will be broadcasting from it, right? That's on Sunday. Would you guys be?
We'll see.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
We'll see.
Let's hope it doesn't come to a Game 7. Let's hope we win this one and then win it up in Montreal. But
we have an event Sunday. May or may not have for a different station for Magic. Yeah.
Oh, what are they doing? What are those
they're
guys?
doing a pool party.
Oh,
yeah.
So Scotty take his shirt off.
Yeah.
And I would plan every pool party in the world. Like, those are the only remotes I would do if I were Scotty. Opportunity.
Yeah,
we just had one.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Oh, my God. What a guy, this guy. Thank you, man. Oh, my God. What a nice guy you are.
Yes,
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Sanka, if you have it, please. Wow. That's a guy who knows us because we're some coffee-drinking mofos.
Yeah, nice.
And to do that. Wow. So the Magic crew at the pool party on Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they could probably govern themselves, and you guys could dip over here to the.
I don't want to say anything, but I mean, we were kind of worried about rain. So
Sunday's supposed to be. Ooh,
if it's an issue,
stormy.
We ain't got nothing to do.
Stormy.
What's Scotty gonna melt? get
No, pool party when there's lightning around, Maurice. I don't know if you studied the world of liability and insurance laws, but you don't want to have people in a hell at the Bone Beach Bash. We couldn't even have 18 people in the pool area.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's one of my favorite things ever to happen at a boat event ever. I literally the going from the night before in the pool where there were about 350 people jammed in a petri dish, if you will, with no supervision, a lot of alcohol, rampant drug use, and then the next day it's broad daylight, supervised everywhere. They're like, man, you can't have more.
One in, one out.
Insane way to treat people.
Dude.
But, we'll get them back by not doing the beach bash this year. Take that, suckers. Womp, womp. Everybody loses.
Yeah.
If you'd like to join us in conversation, shove it. No, I'm just kidding. 800-771-1025. Some lady messaged me on the Facebook page for Drew Garabo Live with a does Mo know, but it's not related to the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's related to the music realm. And I think I know Mo and his tastes really well. I'm not sure that Mo's not going to know this question. Corey Cardinal, does Mo know the names of all the members of the band, the Monkees? The Monkees, the made-for-television band. Does Mo know the first and last name of all of the Hey Hey We're the Monkees?
I would say yes.
I also, because I know the name of all 4 Monkees, and Mo knows a lot of the stuff that I know, I'm going to say Mo goes 3 out of 4. I think the look on his face is telling me he's going to go 3 out of 4 at best. He might not even go 2 out of 4. Mo, here they come. Walking down the street.
Hold on.
Get the funniest looks from. That's a Monkees theme.
I know.
Hey, we're the Monkees.
There's Mike Nesmith.
Yep, that's 1.
Mickey Dolenz.
That's 2.
Hold on. And then I know David Jones.
That's correct.
You know why I know David Jones?
From the Brady Bunch when he was Marcia Brady's?
No.
His locker?
David,
his locker, yeah.
David Bowie was born David Jones, changed his last name to Bowie because David Jones was already on the music scene.
Well, David Jones was a Davy when he was with the Monkees.
I know, but you still...
Yeah, no, he would change his name. I want to change my name to Bowie.
So I have David Jones, Mike Nesmith, Mickey Dolenz, and Peter Tork.
All 4 Monkees.
Look at that.
Mo knows. Yeah. Mo knows the Monkees.
Yeah.
Mo doesn't know hockey.
Doesn't know hockey.
But Mo knows. I had a couple of other hockey questions that we could just play for poops and giggles.
Let me see.
Mo, or Corey rather,
Where were all of these jerseys when we were doing the name three names of players?
I wanted to place the game early in the program before these fans in the Benchmark International Arena would be walking. No, I will not. You near me.
Gensel Hedman. Moser. Let's do it.
Right? He's a big fan after all. What is icing? Will Mo know what icing is in hockey?
I don't think so.
No way, right?
Yeah.
No way.
Because even I am a little
Not Betty
confused.
Crocker, not like, you know. By the way, did you used to eat the chocolate fudge icing out of the can, like 2 fingers in that chocolate can? You're just like,
not chocolate, but yeah. I'm not down with chocolate.
I know. I remember that.
Yeah,
about
I'm
you.
sorry.
Really bothers me.
I'm coming around to it.
Every couple of years, I remember that Corey Cardinal doesn't like chocolate, and he goes from a 98 to a 97 in my world.
That's fine.
As far as frosting, I'm a vanilla guy.
All right, good. Yeah, now back to, of course, you like your women like you like your frosting. Vanilla. All right, yeah, so what is icing in hockey?
If I'm not mistaken, I believe I'm probably going to get it wrong. But isn't icing when you use your skates to shave up some ice and like get it in somebody's face or something?
That's
if
a snow shower.
It in a cup, that's Italian icing. They put a little artificial flavoring in it, and it's like, oh, we call you for Italian icing.
So
no, that is what is it called? Snow blasting.
Snow
Eric?
shower.
Snow shower.
Yeah.
I like snow blasting better. I snow blasted. Oh, you see me? I snow blasted that dude in the face.
Oh yeah.
Icing. I do. That's what I thought it was.
It's not that.
No.
It's not that. Icing takes place when a defensive player or a player on the defensive end clears the puck from his own end, and it crosses the goal line on the other side of the rink without his offensive player touching it. You get called for it, and you get a penalty. Is a face-off in your own end.
So he's on his end of the, and he hits the puck, and it goes all the way
down. Doesn't touch one of his players.
All right.
Now, if one of his players gets to it before the other player, then they call off icing. Or if it's even close, sometimes the ref will be. That's a vague world where they call off icing. I'm like, why would they call it off there?
They're like, it's fine. This one's all right.
They play hockey.
We'll let this one slide.
But there is one instance where you will not be called for icing when you clear the puck down to the end, and that is when you are attempting to kill a penalty on a power play. You are allowed, as a defensive player, to just whack that puck because you're at a man down, even though you caused that because you're in the penalty. You can whack the puck all the way down with no penalty at all. It's called clearing the puck, and it gives your team the opportunity to get over the boards and get a substitution in, getting fresh legs on the ice, because when you're down 4, dude, the fact that we killed a 3-on-5 last game, anytime a team kills a 3-on-5 penalty, I think they're going to win the game. Like that type of momentum shift, 3 guys with 5 dudes attacking them on the ice, that is a strong thing to do.
That's almost unheard of.
Eric is right. We do have to break. So we will be right back and wrap up shop right here on Drew Garabo Live at the Benchmark International Arena on 102.5 The Bone. Bolts versus Canadiens coming up next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo Live on 102.5 The Bone. The Bone Bonus is back, and right when you need it. The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Listen to The Bone for your chance to win $1,000 at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., noon, 2, and 5 p.m. every weekday. Need cash to pay for new streaming services because your ex won't let you share the passwords anymore? We've got you covered. It's the Bone Bonus, hooking you up with cash every single weekday. Sponsored by Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. The Bone Bonus is back. 102.5 The Bone, real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
That accident on the northbound side of the Selman Expressway, of course, had some looky-loos, which then caused another accident, I think a little bit further south on the northbound side of the Selman Expressway. So just avoid that at all costs right now because, people are being silly. And then on 301 near Fowler Avenue, there is another accident. I think it's mostly off in the shoulder, but it is causing some slowdowns if you're in that area.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and don't know what to do. You know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Imagine all that could happen in 5 years. Jobs may change, kids will grow, new memes will come out. But what if you had reliable, intelligent Wi-Fi and the price didn't change for 5 years? Thanks to Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you don't have to worry about that part of your future. You're guaranteed 5 years of Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to your devices that need them the most. For the next 5 years, all your devices will be working in perfect harmony, and you get our best equipment with no annual contracts, no fees, no strings. So even though kids will grow up and you still won't understand 6-7, your internet will stay sharp, reliable, and most importantly, the price will stay put. Plus, get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi, all with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Xfinity, imagine that. To get started, call, visit Xfinity.com, or drop into an Xfinity store today. Restrictions apply. Select plans only.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at BadgerBobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 130099294.
I'm John Morgan at Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Over 35 years, I've seen it all. Car crashes, work injuries, defective products, medical mistakes, lives flipped upside down in an instant. But I've also seen something else, the power of fighting back, the power of winning. Over $30 billion recovered and counting. Size matters, reputation matters, results matter. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
MSC Cruises feel so stylish and European. Let's espresso and gelato.
Espresso and gelato? Those aren't verbs.
Yeah, on MSC Cruises they are.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm into the American stuff. Let's coffee and soft serve.
Sounds like a plan. Maybe later we can chaise lounge and espadrille?
I think you mean pool chair and flip-flop.
For a limited time, get up to 30% off cruises, plus kids sail free. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Hey, it's Mike Calta here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. During the Stingray Difference Sales event, they're making room for summer inventory with one-time pricing below market value. Plus, the Stingray Difference means you can trade up for less. They're paying top dollar while values are high. Keep the cash or use it to trade up and save even more. But don't wait. The best will sell fast. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Hello?
Hey, sis. Got a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
Take a look at the picture I just sent you. I'm walking into Hellsberg and want to get Mom something special for Mother's Day.
Yeah, she's done so much for us this year. Let's see. Diamond pendant. Oh, she'd love this.
Great. I'll get this, which means you're in charge of flowers.
Okay, deal.
This Mother's Day, save up to 50% on timeless gifts for Mom. Shop at a store near you or at Hellsberg.com.
Out here, we hear your speed before we see you.
wind that rocks us.
Cars drifting toward us.
This isn't just a road, it's our workplace.
Slow down.
Keep your distance.
Stay focused.
Your choices matter.
Let's get everyone home safely.
Learn more about the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative at WorkZoneSafetyFL.com.
Hey fellas, it's JoJo here, aka Judge Juicy. We need to talk about something serious for a second. Your penis. If you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, so is your partner. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it, because at Prestige Men's Medical Center, they restore men's sex lives. Even when Viagra and Cialis don't work, their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE regardless of your age or your medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right there in the office before you even leave. Men, you can now last longer. And the best part of Prestige Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone check for free. Do yourself the favor and call today. 813-288-2202. Get your confidence back. Get energized. Get back to your old self. Call today. 813-288-2202. Or go to prestigemensmedical.com. And that's my final ruling.
Nothing beats the Stanley Cup playoffs. Be the Thunder to cheer on the Bolts as they battle the Canadiens. Game 5 is tonight. Great seats are available at TampaBayLightning.com/tickets. Is your garage door too loud and whining for help? If you've waited to schedule your garage door tune-up, now is the time. Overhead Door Company of Tampa Bay will perform their 26-task garage door tune-up and safety inspection for just $79. That's one price for up to 3 garage doors and openers. The price is only available for a limited time. You need this done, so why not now? And for just $79. Call 813-885-DOOR or schedule online at overheaddooroptampa.com.
O'Reilly. Restore your tires shine and protect them from sun fading at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Save $2 when you buy 2 cans of Superior Products Coverall tire dressing. Plus receive 4 times O Rewards points. Coverall stays where it's sprayed and delivers a long-lasting shine. Stop by your O'Reilly Auto Parts store or shop online at O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
I remember brushing my hair and looking down and thinking, oh my gosh, do I have any hair left?
I used to look at women with thick, beautiful hair and think, why doesn't my hair look like that?
My thinning hair is making me feel so old.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic. With clinically proven ingredients like apple extract, biotin, and millet, Hair Volume nourishes your hair follicles to promote thicker, healthier-looking hair. Say goodbye to shedding, thin, and dull hair, and hello to thick, healthy hair with Hair Volume.
Since taking Hair Volume, the shedding has all but stopped.
Now, instead of being jealous of other women's hair, I have friends who are jealous of mine.
My hairdresser couldn't believe the difference in my hair. Now she's using Hair Volume too.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com, or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Yes, it's predictable. Yes, it's populist. And yes, it is a kick-ass song to remind us of the excitement that lurks and looms inside the Benchmark Arena. Nope. The Benchmark International Arena. I Maurice myself. Tonight, as Les Habitants visit, that's the Montreal Canadiens, the original inhabitants of Canada, I believe. That's why they call them Les Habitants. Against our Tampa Bay Lightning, which they call them because we have a hell of a lot of lightning down there.
Yeah, we do.
It's a good name. I mean, the Tampa Bay humidity, the Tampa Bay traffic. Dude, Tampa Bay traffic would strike fear in the heart of any opponent. Like, anybody who lives here knows how scary that is.
Yeah.
And people are going to underestimate us because they come from big cities and they're like, oh, Tampa Bay traffic can't be all that bad as New York or Chicago. And then they drive it and they're like, ah! It's terrifying, isn't it?
Traffic's such a cool word anyway, for whatever reason.
Tampa Bay, wasn't there a funk rock band called Traffic way back in the day? Wasn't that Steve Winwood's band?
Yes. Yeah.
Traffic. Thank you, Eric. Eric is a wealth of information.
One of the members just passed. Who was that?
Oh, not Steve Winwood. No, Mo didn't just pass.
No. Like, Mo would know it.
Winwood's
come on,
the
man.
only
Just because he hosts a rock.
Okay.
Just because we've learned,
come on, he's an expert.
ironically, that Mo knows less about rock than anyone on the station.
So wait. Let me get this right.
The only person anybody knows from Traffic is Steve.
You're not wrong.
Hosts a rock show.
Yeah.
Doesn't really know much about rock.
I don't
Hosted a sports show.
Yeah.
Knows even less about sports.
It's true.
I'll put my rock knowledge up against anybody.
Will you now?
How can I BS like you?
It was Dave Mason. Do you know that name?
Oh,
Mo.
he's in
I know
Traffic?
Mason. Yeah,
The dude who did We Just Disagree?
And he just died, too.
Oh, my God. Been away, haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Wait, my Dave Masons.
You're killing Mo over here.
My Dave Masons. The fact that I have a Dave Mason in my back pocket made you choke on your free coffee that's got someone's dick in it. Which is true. Some guy asked us if we wanted coffee. I'm just whispering in case he's behind me or listening. This guy says, hey, can I get you guys coffee? And we had literally just had coffee. So we're like, no, thank you. We're good.
Yeah.
He comes back with a box that's got 4 cups of hot coffee. And he goes, there you go. I know you said you're good, but I got you too much coffee. And we're just like, that was a...
Pulls the first one out, the lid's like half off of it, and then every other one, there's like coffee spilled on top of all the lid. Like
that was some experience. It happens at bars a lot when someone knows who you are and they're like, "Hey man, let me buy you a drink." Oh no, I'm good. And then they come back with a drink and a shot and a beer chaser, and you're just like, "Oh no, I said okay, thank you." Quick note: the Fran Hosch Law Group is proud to sponsor tonight's bike night at Quaker Steak and Lube. This is a special one. It's Bike Night with Blackwater Jack for the return of Reverend Jim and Racing for Orphans. So please show up. This is a great cause, and I think it's pretty self-explanatory. They're bringing back the fan favorite Bike of the Night contest at Quaker Steak and Lube, featuring a $250 prize. Now get this. The first 10 people to sign up for the wing eating contest will be part of an exhilarating experience. I think that means they'll be eating super hot wings.
Yeah.
Maybe there's another exhilarating experience. I don't know.
I think their hottest is the atomic wing.
Yes.
I think there's one hotter than that where they make you sign a waiver for, and their wings are phenomenal.
Yeah, they really are.
Like exceptional. Mo and I go way back in the day to Quaker Steak and Lube. So a wing eating contest there. I would just take my time and enjoy the free wings.
Right? I
know Mo would too.
I don't play games with wings.
Yeah, no.
Can I get some more ranch, please?
I think of all of the eating contests, and I've done a couple of them, a wing eating contest would be the least appealing to me, and like having to measure how much you eat before it's considered. That's just disgusting. No, thank you. I wonder I don't even want to know the world record for oysters in an eating. Oh, I bet Mickey Sudo, who lives locally, is an awesome lady. Her and her husband. I bet she's got the female record for oysters.
Out of all that you can do record eating on, I think the aftermath of an oyster eating contest would probably be the most damage to your internal organs.
I would. Your liver's done after
Sonia, the Black
Widow
Thomas holds the major competitive.
I knew her. She's on my show in Orlando.
Oh yeah. 8 minutes. She downed 47 dozen, 564 raw oysters
in 8 minutes.
Yeah, that was in 2024. Back in 2005, 46 dozen in 10 minutes.
It was her too.
Jesus,
she's like 5'0" and she weighs about 110 pounds. We had her in the studio because we did at the halftime for the Magic. she was doing a quesadilla eating contest with a couple of fans there. So we had Welcome to Moe's had just started. So they brought in quesadillas, and we were going to have like a little eating contest. Because, I've always been pretty decent at it.
Right.
I think I looked up when I had finished 2 of them, and she had finished 30. She's just got this thing. Like, I don't know what it is. She just puts herself in this state. She wouldn't give up her secrets on how she gets it done. And she's like a female Joey Chestnut. Those people are, it's almost, well, it is grotesque.
Yes.
Like, I can't watch the hot dog eating contest anymore. If they didn't soak it in water.
Yeah, I can't. I've never watched it because of that. It's just so unappetizing.
Very unappealing. So anyway, tonight, the return of Reverend Jim and Racing for Orphans, Bike of the Night contest, savor free beer while supplies last, thanks to the generous support of the Fran Hosh Law Group. It started 12 minutes ago. It goes on for a couple hours. It's a beautiful night to get on your bike, not drink and drive, and ride safely. And please, if you're driving, look around. Motorcycles are everywhere, as the bumper stickers remind us. Man, we are about ready for this game to get started. It's a big one, Tampa Bay. We win this one. The talk of the town tomorrow is how the Bolts are 1 win away from passing the first round of the NHL playoffs for the first time in 3 years. We lose this one. You got to win 2 in a row, including the first up in Montreal.
What day is that game set for?
Friday, I believe, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Friday's the next Magic game, too. Like, somehow, it wasn't always on the schedule. They were like, over the weekend, it was like Friday night Bolts, Saturday night Magic, Sunday night Bolts, and then it was like Tuesday night Magic, and then tonight, boom, both, or Monday night Magic. Tonight, both, boom. Friday night, both, and I think Sunday is going to be both. So I'd like for both of my favorite teams to take care of biz. Magic tonight in Detroit, please, and Lightning tonight on the ice, and winning this thing up in front of that raucous Bell Center up in Montreal.
That'd be nice.
That would be a treat, but it all starts with tonight. You run Galvin's gambles tonight, like I told you?
Yeah, I did.
I told you to do it.
Yeah, I did.
I only left off the Brandon Hagel goal. I feel like I'm insulting him when I did it, and I talked to him today in the hallway for quite a while. I feel like when I alter the Galvin's gambles, I'm like somewhat like looking a gift horse in the mouth because it's free parlays. But sometimes I just have a gut feeling. And tonight, Hagel scored a lot of goals in this series. There's no reason to think he shouldn't. And I have him in another parlay. So I left that leg off. But, I mean, I think he's going to score a goal tonight.
So. And you're doing an NBA as well. Yeah.
I have a couple of them just in case the Magic shock the world and win tonight. But if I'm a betting man, I'm putting money on the Pistons tonight.
Right,
There's no way.
I feel so confident the Magic are going to shut this out. I feel like I just got to do a bet on it.
If you bet $20 on them to win, I think you'd get back 80. They're severely underdogs in this game.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're feeling it, you felt it the other night, and I did not.
Yeah.
I said the Magic were going to lose, and you said they were not, and you were right. They won. So if you're feeling that, by all means, dude, I would love for you to win money on that. I want to be wrong on this one.
Right now, I get it.
Very, very badly. Eric, thank you very much. You were great. Corey, as always, thank you very much. Maurice, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for listening, everybody. We so appreciate it. You're about to hear everything hockey with Greg Linnelli, with Ben Pierce, with the Lightning Insider, Eric, and you've got Bobby the Chief Taylor as well, right here on this radio station. How are we doing on time, Eric?
We got time if you want to stall for a few more minutes.
I don't want to stall, but I just felt I was panicking because I thought for some reason I was up against it, and I hate being late when I've got a hard out. For an undisciplined radio guy like me, a hard out is really, really tough to find.
It's difficult.
Yeah, man, I'll be honest with you. I don't normally have extensive conversations on a day before a radio program, like if I've got a call with somebody or whatever, but I had 3 really impactful, well, one was a medical thing, which was boring, but 2 really, really impactful phone calls today. One with a consultant who always blows me away with his passion and insight and knowledge and discretion and everything. And then another, I am a mentor for a cancer survivor group for testicular cancer. I applied for it when I was cured about 2-3 years ago, and I finally got matched up with somebody, and I thought I was going to get matched up with a young cat because it's a very young man's disease. If you're between 19 and 30 and you experience a pain down in your genital region, your testicles, go to a doctor and just get it checked out. You might have just twisted on a bike or whatever, or could be something. So get it checked out, because the earlier you find it, the better chances you have of staying alive. So when I applied to be a mentor, I figured I'd be contacted by some kid, and I'd be able to kind of help him, deal with the diagnosis. That's rough, the treatment plan, etc. And I got matched up with a 70-year-old dude who got testicular cancer. And it was the most wonderful, insightful, shared experience conversation I think I've had with a fellow survivor. It was really just what I needed, when I needed it. And he told me at the end he needed to hear we have similar side effects from the same chemotherapy regimen. And there's really not too many people who can relate and empathize like someone who's been through it themselves. So that was a really intense, 30, 45-minute conversation that I had today. And I was thinking when it was over, I have my most meaningful conversations probably here on the air. You know what I mean? For a couple of hours a day, there's so many conversations where I try to touch lives and I try to distract or entertain or keep you or stir you up even. But to have an off-air chat, you just don't have those very often anymore. We've lost that ability to do so because all of our friends are an emoji away.
Right.
And that's the way we treat friendships, because we don't communicate in person or even on a phone call anymore, because you can just go, hey, remember, you're not old enough, Corey. Mo, do you remember when we used to have to call someone to talk to them? If you had a friend, you were just oh my God, I can't text message that person. If I have something I want to ask them, I have to bother them with a phone call.
Absolutely.
But it wasn't bothering. She'd be, hi, Mrs. Billington. Is Maurice there? No, baby, he's at the mall.
Sometimes, so I'll be honest with you, I would get into a text thread with somebody and I'll just, let me just call them. I kind of miss that, because you can expedite that conversation so much quicker.
There's a rule, they say, where if you've gone longer than 2 or 3 texts, you should call.
Yeah.
I do not ascribe to that rule. Let's wrap it up. If it's gone 2 or 3 times, let's bring this conversation to a halt.
My thing is, I just don't. If I know I'm going to see you within the next couple of days, I'm not going to text you. I'll just go, I'll wait till I see it. But then I always forget.
Yeah.
My thing also is I'm bothering somebody. No matter when I'm texting them, I go, oh, well, they're at work. I'm bothering them. Even though my phone can go off anytime and it's not a bother.
Never a bother.
I always will I will schedule a message because I know somebody's there. Yeah. I am so in my head.
You're too thoughtful.
And I got to stop. That's why I don't talk to anybody. I'm just all right, well, they'll talk to me if they want to.
No, man, we got to get you out of that, bro. We got to heal you. Listen, thank you very much for listening. We're about 1 minute, 10 seconds away from handing it over to Greg Linnelli and the gang for Lightning pregame action. Thanks a lot for listening. Stick around for a phenomenal Bolts game. I got my mom watching in Orlando. I got my old mentor and talk show host Jim Phillips watching in Orlando. Lightning hockey is everywhere. Let's put a lot of good juju out there in the world. Bolts win. Magic win. We come to work tomorrow super happy, and it's going to be a fantastic weekend. But it all starts now. Game 5. Tampa Bay Lightning. Montreal Canadiens. If the microphone goes out during O Canada, I want to hear everybody in full throat singing that. Is it full throat or full voice? Full throat, right? That's a thing?
Full-throated, yeah.
Full-throated, yeah. Did you say a minute? I'm sorry. What did you say, Eric?
Yes. Well, now actually it's under.
Oh, my God. How much under?
We got 30 seconds. Let's go.
Oh, good Lord. Okay. Bye, everybody. Thanks, Eric. Thanks, Corey. Thanks, Maurice. Go Bolts. Go Bolts. Go. You just cut me off when we get to 30 seconds. Go. Just kidding. Listen to Mike Calvin tomorrow morning. Then the after show with Johnny B. Then JP. Then Sending Show. Then Drew Garabo Live. Corey Cardinal. And JoJo will be on with Sending Show tomorrow instead of Dizzy. Happy birthday, Dizzy. Thanks for listening. Go Bolts. Bye.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. There's nothing like playoff hockey, and you can listen to every Lightning playoff hockey game right here. The Bolts are back in the playoffs. Tonight, your Tampa Bay Lightning are at home at the Benchmark International Arena to take on the Montreal Canadiens. The game starts at 7 p.m. You can listen to every single playoff game right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw hockey. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
There's an accident. Looks like it's near the Veterans at Hillsborough and Hoover right now, so you might want to avoid that area. The one on the Selman Expressway is still slowing things down, although it looks like to be clearing up, but find another way home anyways. And that's pretty much all you got to worry about for the rest of the day in Tampa Bay.
At AutoNation, we make it easy for you to go. Right now, get 0% financing on your favorite new vehicles. You'll save thousands of dollars in interest alone. Plus, shop a wide selection of fuel-efficient vehicles available now at AutoNation. Hurry, drive the car you want today with 0% financing. Go to your nearest AutoNation now. Less stress, more go. Visit AutoNation.com for eligible vehicles. 0 APR for a limited term with approved credit. Cannot be combined with other offers. Expires end of month.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Primetime, baby! I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time. Hi. That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
I want you to take a moment and think of one thing that you really wanted to do recently, but you didn't because your foot, leg, or back pain got in the way. Hi, it's Dan from the Good Feet store. Well, you're not alone. We hear it all the time. Folks fed up with living with the pain that's been keeping them from doing what they love, looking to us for a solution. That's why we're here, to help you get back out there. Good Feet arch supports from the Good Feet store are designed to alleviate, even eliminate, foot, knee, hip, and back pain. Plus, provide improved balance, more comfort, and, well, a better life. Let us show you how we can help turn your pain into possibilities with a free fitting at the Good Feet store. You'll be personally fit by an arch support specialist. And you'll walk around, see how they feel. Then you decide if they're right for you before you buy. With over 200 stores, there's likely one just a hop, skip, and a you-know-what from you. Find yours at goodfeet.com.
Stop by any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Don Setting here for Wild Fork. I'm always telling you about the great deals. Well, how about some specifics? This week, whole Argentine red shrimp, $4.50 a pound. You want to get some skinless Atlantic salmon portions? Only $9.98 a pound. They've got some unbelievable boneless bacon wrapped pork eye of round, only $2 each. And when you buy 2 for less, 2 pounds of organic ground beef, only $7 a pound. Bacon wrapped beef tenderloin, just $6 each when you get 2. Go shopping today. West Chase, South Tampa, and St. Pete.
Mortgage rates have dropped, and the best news is they're expected to go down even more. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. If you've been thinking about buying a new home, now is the time. And with Third Federal's Buy Now, Refi Later program, you don't have to wait for rates to drop again. You get the guaranteed lowest rate now, and if rates drop later, even after you close, you can refinance to a lower rate for free. That's right, for free. And now with Third Federal's early rate lock, you can lock in the guaranteed lowest rate even before you find a house. So you'll always have the best rate. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today and lock in the guaranteed lowest rate.
Right now at Third Federal, lock in 5.99% APR 6.02% on a 30-year fixed rate purchase mortgage and refinance later if rates go down for free. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for buy now, refi later. Lowest rate guarantee and early rate lock at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Hey, it's Mike Calta here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. During the Stingray Difference Sales event, they're making room for summer inventory with one-time pricing below market value. Plus, the Stingray Difference means you can trade up for less. They're paying top dollar while values are high. Keep the cash or use it to trade up and save even more. But don't wait. The best will sell fast. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
The
team is heating up the ice this season, you can catch thrilling hockey moments all season long on 102.5 The Bone. It's all brought to you by Cox Heating and Air Conditioning, your carrier experts for over 60 years. Go to coxair.com. Your team is heating up the ice this season. You can catch thrilling hockey moments all season long on 102.5 The Bone. It's all brought to you by Central Florida Behavioral Health Network.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Support comes from Amazon Business. Free your team from time-consuming procurement tasks. Discover smart business buying where unmatched selection meets AI-driven tools to simplify complex processes so you can focus on what matters most. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Be the Thunder at our Lightning Watch Party this Friday at Riverfest in Waterworks Park in downtown Tampa. The party starts 1 hour before puck drop as Tampa Bay battles Montreal in Game 6. Watch the game with your fellow Bolts fans with live entertainment, giveaways, and more. Visit TampaBayLightning.com/2026 playoffs for more info.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 20. It's the 20th anniversary. And that means we're making this cruise 20 times better than anything you've ever done before in your life. Results subject to personal interpretation. Calta Cruise 20 departs from Tampa on April 1st, 2027 for a 4-night cruise on the Royal Caribbean Jewel of the Seas, heading to Cozumel. On Calta Cruise 20, we'll have a comedy show from Mike's #1 best friend, comedian Robert Kelly, a live concert from the Mike Calta Show Band, Pitbull Toddler, and more surprises to be announced. Cabin start at only $770. You can put your deposit down now with Diane from Accent on Travel by emailing caltacruise@gmail.com. Do it now, and you'll get an early booking bonus. Book by May 15th, and you'll get a $50 onboard credit. For more information, go to theboneonline.com. Calta Cruise 20, presented by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, and 102.5 The Bone. The Bone, WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete, and 107.3 WXGL HD2, St. Pete. The Bone is the official Tampa Bay Lightning radio station.
3, 2, 1.
It begins.
All systems go.
Right now on The Bone, it's the Tampa Bay Lightning.
The following Stanley Cup playoff game is a presentation of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
With the series between the Tampa Bay Lightning and Montreal Canadiens tied at 2 games apiece, this now becomes a best-of-3 series. The Lightning have home ice advantage again, and that certainly is a positive sign. But who has the edge tonight? The Canadiens, though, going down 3-2 against the Lightning puts a tremendous amount of pressure on their team. The Lightning are hoping to rely on their playoff experience to help with tonight's game. And when you have a player like Brandon Hagel on your team, that helps too. Who comes out on top tonight? We'll find out next. It's the Lightning and Habs, and it's happening right here on Lightning Radio.
It's the Stanley Cup playoffs on Lightning Radio.
LeCavalier in traffic, squeezes free in the slot. Fedotenko, a shot! Score! Score! Fedotenko! Another one! Into the slot, a shot. Save it, Heavy Bullet! Rebound shot from Hunter. Save again, Heavy Bullet. Here's Hammer, the clip point blast. Save again, Heavy Bullet! No rebound! He'll shoot. Score! Score! What a goal by Marty St. Louis!
The Lightning are ready to take the ice.
My Lord, what a shot!
Now, with the Lightning Audio Network pregame report. Here's Greg Linnelli.
And good evening, everyone. Glad you're with us as we get you set for Lightning and Canadians. Greg Linnelli with you. Game 5, round 1 tonight between the Lightning and Canadians. Of course, the Lightning coming off a much-needed win a couple of nights ago against these Canadians, 3-2. And we've talked about a lot of playoff performers over the years. Andrei Vasilevsky certainly comes to mind. Nikita Kucherov is somebody at the forefront for sure. And other players have had their moments. Brandon Hagel is having his moment right now. He has been the Lightning's best offensive player. He's doing everything on the ice, and he's giving his team an opportunity, or at least a chance, to advance to the next round by playing out of his mind. He contributed mightily in the last game against the Habs.
Center point. Let's look at Kucherov. Puts it in front, score! Brandon Hagel! Brandon Hagel, another goal! 2-2! Kucherov, right point Moser. Back for Kucherov, right circle, score! Score! It's Brandon Hagel! Brandon Hagel! 3-2 Lightning with 4:53 left to go! It hit him, I think, in the shaft of the stick. The Lightning have the lead!
Mish on those calls, 6 goals through 4 games. John Cooper knows how valuable he's been. So does Max Crozier, talking about Hagel.
Yeah, I mean, he's been wearing our crest proudly. He's been doing everything for us, defensively, offensively, and he's been bringing tons of energy. And his 2 goals tonight were a good show of it.
We'll get to Crozier and his moment in the last game with the big open ice hit. Rachel West had a chance to sit down and talk to him. The Lightning are coming out right now for pregame warm-ups. Andrei Vasilevsky leading things for the Lightning, and Montreal making their way onto the ice as well. But look, the Lightning have faced some tough moments in this series for sure, and they got down in that game against Montreal in Game 4 by 2. But Jake Gensel, who's been another really good playoff performer for the Lightning, said there was no panic on the bench.
Yeah, we're just in a resilient group. I mean, we've been through a lot this year, and there's been a lot of circumstances that we've gone through. So there was no panic in our room and on our bench. We just felt like, we were playing well. We just had to get one shot to go in, and obviously, once we got one, it kind of felt like the game was coming to us, and obviously, huge third period best.
It's what happens when you have guys who are successful, who've been in hostile environments before. It doesn't always lead to success, but certainly they're not going to wilt for the most part. And Jake Gensel speaking to that. This Lightning team knows they have what it takes to be a very good opponent, not only physically but mentally. When you think of all the things they've gone through this year, and they're going to hope to apply that again tonight against Montreal. Moser's another guy, J.J. Moser, who's been really just solid on the back end defensively, but he's talked about the leadership from Ryan McDonough and Eric Chernak really helping things.
We have Mac and Cherney, and they have the experience, and then we have the younger guys that want to just bring the energy and feed off that. But I think it's super important that we have that experience, that the younger guys can ask questions, and more experienced guys can teach and tell the rest of the D-core, okay, that's what's important, that's what we have to focus on, and in this situation we got to stay calm. Here we got to go and just kind of give directions.
Stay calm, give directions. That's what leadership does. By the way, Connor Geekie is on the ice right now, pregame warm-ups. Don't see Nick Paul. Charles-Edouard Destou was a game-time decision. We don't see him out on the ice either. We'll talk more about that with our panel coming up in our next segment. Gage Gonsalves, who is another player who at any point could contribute offensively for this team. He's got a lot of speed, a lot of skill. He's talked about special teams affecting the flow of this series so far.
Yeah, you want to kind of avoid it. We like our 5-on-5 game. We want to keep lines rolling, but it's kind of what the series has been. However many penalties it is aside. But, we do a good job on the bench. The guys that maybe might not go out there for 4 minutes, they don't power play, they don't PK, staying in it. Those are usually the most emotionally invested ones out of all of them. They're usually talking on the bench the most. So we've done a good job of it, trying to stay up. And, honestly, the way that speaks volumes about this group is, whatever challenge we kind of get thrown at, whether it's, we're killing 4 times in the period. We're on the power play 4 times in the period. That next shift out 5-on-5, usually that next line gets it done pretty well.
They do. And again, as Gage talked about, when you are killing as many penalties as both teams are, it can disrupt the flow, but you've got to stick with it. And this is where being mentally strong, being mentally sharp comes into play. But John Cooper has mentioned, look, he feels his team is playing better as the series progresses.
It's hard to play your A game for 60 minutes. It really is. And it's because you're playing against somebody that's trying to take away your A game, and you're playing an elite team, 100 points teams. And so these teams know how to check. Do I feel like we're getting better in the series? I do. I truly do. And so did I think Game 4 was our best complete effort? It was. Was it? But again, like 1/3 of the game was special teams. So it's hard to really, you talk about, flow of the game, and there's a bunch of guys that are playing less than 10 minutes a night, which in the normal circumstance, they'd be playing 12, 13. Guys would be getting in more of a flow of the game. So I think that kind of disrupts your tempo. But the stretches we did have, I liked a lot of them. So yeah, to answer your question, I feel like we're slowly getting better.
John Cooper speaking to the media. When the Lightning score 4 more goals or force a shutout, you earn a free double stack at any participating Tampa area Wendy's with any purchase upon request. Offer valid for 24 hours after tonight's game. Gabby Shirley is standing by with Zemgus Girgensons. Let's go to that interview on Lightning Radio.
Zemgus, you return home with the series locked at 2, and based on the numbers, it's been a fairly even series. Where do you think your team can either gain an advantage or perhaps already has an advantage in this game?
Definitely creating more shots. I think both teams have been very good at suppressing the team's shots and just getting some dirty rebounds and stuff, and maybe we're due for a good dirty goal.
You are often asked to be out there killing off the other team's power plays. You guys allowed 3 power play goals in that first game, but since then, only 2. What has changed for your group on the PK?
I just looked at the video and kind of ironed out some details, and it's been working so far.
Now, you never want to take an unnecessary penalty, but a big kill, does that create a spark on your bench?
Yeah, definitely. Anytime there's a kill that gives a momentum, it's good for a team. But as you said, you don't want those. You try to stay as disciplined as you can.
Staying out of the box. All right, thank you so much, and good luck in Game 5.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Grab your crew and bring that playoff energy to Ford Thunder Alley for Lightning Home Plaza parties presented by Celsius. For just $5, you can catch all the action right outside of Benchmark International Arena. For more information and tickets, go to tampabaylightning.com/2026 playoffs. When we return, we'll talk to our panel, Ben Pierce, Bobby the Chief Taylor, and Eric Rowanson. We're getting you set for Lightning and Canadians coming up in about 20 minutes on Lightning Radio.
The Lightning Foundation's 50-50 raffle, presented by Moffitt Cancer Center, supports hundreds of local charities. Each home game has a single pot with the winner selected during the 3rd period. Visit bolts5050.com to purchase tickets. Do good and win big.
There's nothing more exciting than Lightning hockey.
Hold, shoot, score! Gensel! A short-handed goal!
But at PNC Bank, we like to keep things a little more calm. That's why we make managing your money simple, convenient, and reliable, so you can make smart money moves that help you raise the cup of your own.
For the 2nd year in a row! Wow. They have won the Stanley Cup!
See how at PNC.com. PNC Bank, official retail bank of the Tampa Bay Lightning and brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Man, these nights have been cold.
Heh, not that cold.
Well, you're from Mississippi, honey. We're not used to winter in Florida.
Especially at night if your power goes out.
Yeah, if that happens, call Bolt Electric.
And we're on our way.
Better yet, call us before that happens to you.
We'll give you our home electrical health and safety check so you can rest comfortably.
We're also experts in installing whole home surge protection.
Guaranteed to protect your electrical system from energy surges.
Just call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. A question I get all the time is, how did we become the largest injury firm in the world? We have over 1,000 lawyers in all 50 states and close to 6,000 coworkers. Our call center is on duty 24/7. You can reach us at any time at forthepeople.com. But the real reason is we won a lot. When you visit our website, go to our verdicts and settlements. There you will see what our clients were offered and what they were awarded at trial. All those verdicts help us resolve many cases fairly and early. You see, nothing beats reputation. The insurance industry knows who we are. We even have insurance adjusters call us for representation because they know too. We've made it easy. On your mobile device or computer, go to forthepeople.com and we will get busy. It's that easy. Call today. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
I started using when I was 13. It was like, oh, well, they're medications. They can't be that dangerous. I didn't even realize that I needed help until like the day that I got arrested. I have been able to accomplish a lot in my recovery. I just want to be happy and I want to thrive in my life.
If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Recovery is possible. Contact Central Florida Behavioral Health Network at cfbhn.org. Central Florida Behavioral Health Network is a managing entity contracted with the Department of Children and Families.
You're listening to the Stanley Cup Playoffs on Lightning Radio.
Emotions are good, and you got to show them, and you got to be. Playoff is a roller coaster of emotion, and yeah, you got to feel them. But at the end of the day, you try to stay in the middle as much as you can.
Yanni Gourde getting us ready for this game tonight. Game 5, series tied at 2 between the Lightning and Canadians. Greg Linnelli with you. For every point that Nick Paul records this season, he'll donate $150 to the Crisis Center of Tampa Bay. As the presenting partner of Points by Paul, Line Insurance is generously matching these donations. That's $300 to support mental health in Tampa Bay for every point Nick scores. Ben Pierce, Bobby the Chief Taylor, Eric Erlinson from LightningInsider.com with us right now. Boys, good to be with you. Lee, I'll start with you. Nick Paul, not in the lineup.
Yeah, surprise.
How about that, huh?
Practice yesterday had no indication that anything was going on, so we don't have an answer for his absence, but he's not out there, which means he's not playing, and Connor Geekie is. So Connor Geekie centering the fourth line tonight, and other than that, no lineup changes. But no Charles-Edouard Destou.
Correct. That was a game time decision.
If he was going to be a guy that was in there, but so it's the same lines and the same lineup as Game 4, with the exception of Geekie and for Paul.
What are you looking for tonight? I want to go around the room here, but Game 5, anybody have the edge the way this series has gone?
No, there's no edge. There's been a 2-goal separation, lasted for less than 5 minutes. Besides that, I think 98% of this series has been tied or within a goal.
Incredible.
It's crazy how close this has been. So I don't know if you can say anybody has an edge. We know momentum traditionally does not carry over from game to game, and even though the Lightning won the last one, in comeback fashion, I mean, it was a nice comeback victory. You don't want to have to do that again tonight. I'm looking for the Lightning to come out with poise tonight. If they're poised in their own end and come out clean, that starts everything, right? That's where everything with this team starts. If they can get the puck out of their own end and get their game going, that means their transition game is going, and therefore their forecheck game is going. So it's, for me, how can they quickly and cleanly can they get out of their own end?
How about you, Chief?
Well, I'd like to see them be strong in the face-off circle. Nick Paul gone, that knocks it down a little bit. But, one of the things, I'm agreeing with E, but one of the things that's hurt them is that the forwards are leaving a little bit too early. You got to have complete control of that play and that puck in your own zone before you start hanging out at their blue line.
Yeah.
And that's what's hurt us a couple of times. But the first period has been, basically all Montreal. Which hasn't been much of a margin, but it's been a margin. They've got a goal differential. They're plus. So for me, but the face-off circle up until last game was really a dominant one with Montreal.
Yeah.
And that's why their power play was so good. But 5-on-5, the Lightning have played much, much better. And that'd be great to see more 5-on-5 play than all the power plays that they've been playing over the first 4 games.
Ben, back from Montreal. How are we feeling?
Good. I told you today I left a little bit of a cold, so I think I'm allergic to that Canadian water or something.
Boy,
but
did you eat any of the poutine?
No, I actually did not. I was told by Yanni Gourde that I better check that off when we go back. But with this game here, I think when you look at this group, the top 6 has been tremendous, like really good. And I think the bottom 6 has played its role well, right? They're doing a pretty good job of playing that shutdown line. When you look at Caulfield, Suzuki, like they've done nothing at even strength, right? They've got some points on the power play, but they've held them pretty well at 5-on-5. But man, would a goal from the bottom 6 not be huge in this series, right? Because Kucherov, Point, Gensel, obviously Brandon Hagel has 6 of the team's 11 goals. Like, if you could get some offense, and it doesn't have to be 3 goals, but even just 1 goal from further down the lineup, it goes a long ways in a playoff series. And I think when you look at this series right now, every game has been won in comeback fashion. which it happened in the Edmonton-Anaheim series this year as well, 4 games in a row. Before that, it had been 7 years since the series opened with comeback wins, because it's the playoffs, right? You get the lead, you don't give it away. It's happened a lot in this series, and eventually it stops, right? You can't continue to come back because it tightens up so much as these series go on. So the strong start's so important, and obviously goal from further on the lineup would certainly help.
Yeah, they've got to be better the first period. You just can't ease yourself into the games. You got to really set the tone right from the opening draw.
Ben brought up that point about the 5-on-5 play, and the Cirelli line has done a tremendous job. We know that. And I think the question becomes, with that elite skill that Montreal has with the Suzuki line, do they eventually get a game, or do they stay held in check for the remaining of the series? And if that's the case, that's going to be hard, I think, for Montreal to win it.
For sure. There's no doubt about it. There's no reason to think it can't continue.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, Cirelli, we know how good he is defensively, and, he really embraces that role as being the guy that can shut down opposing teams. He was so good at in the 2022 playoff run, right, when he had Kohl and Hagel with him. So there's no reason to think that it can't continue. Do they have the Suzuki line frustrated a little bit? Maybe. Does that mean they're inside their heads? I don't think so. Look, I know they don't have any points. They've had chances.
Yeah.
Right? Cole Caulfield did have a breakaway opportunity. I'm not even sure he got off the shot. I think it kind of rolled off the heel of his stick.
Yeah.
But so they've had looks. So it's not like they've completely shut him down. They've shut him out, but I don't think they've completely shut him down. You have to continue to maintain that ability to do it. And, with this game being here and John Cooper in control of the matchups, he doesn't have to chase it. He can choose it. And there's no reason to think that won't continue here tonight. But you're right. If Montreal thinks that they're going to be able to win this series, those guys are going to have to get on the board, just like you have to think that if the Lightning are going to win this series, they need somebody else besides Brandon Hagel to contribute consistently.
Chief, how do you think the goaltending has played out for both teams through 4 games?
Well, I think Vasi's really been the difference for us, because he's really kept the game very, very close in the first period, because that's when Montreal has had their most pressure on them. Dobic, he's that was a lot easier word to pronounce too.
It happens.
I know. It's amazing to me, because I keep watching the replays of all the goals and everything, and all the goals that we're scoring from is right around the top of the circle. And he's a young kid. He's going to learn. He's big. He covers a lot of the net just by that size he is. But I'd like to see us shoot more from the top of the circles. We scored a bulk of our goals from out there, and he has trouble finding the puck. If we can get more traffic in front of him, it'll be. That's the one thing to Montreal. I mean, look at the Hudson's goal. I'm still shaking my head on that goal. I think how that got in. But nonetheless, I think, you can't really downgrade Dovis because he hasn't given up very many goals. He's made some saves.
Yeah.
But I think we've helped him a lot, too, because, when you get in close and you've got a big goalie and all that equipment, it's a very difficult hole to find when you're in close like that. So take the puck, take the shot from out a little ways, more of the net to shoot at, more of the net for the puck to go into as well.
And we talked about this specifically in Game 4 about how aggressive Dobic is and how high he comes out of his crease, right? So that's something to kind of keep an eye on here. We know, we go back to 2011 and Franz John and the scouting he did on Marc-Andre Fleury.
Yeah.
And the 2 goals that Bergenheim line scored almost exactly identical because he was over-aggressive coming off his post. So they did the reverse play and scored 2 goals, Game 6, Game 7, including the series clinching goal in Game 7. So we'll see if that's played out and if they can find some opportunities to maybe draw him out and maybe open up something behind him if you can kind of make those plays work.
And shoot quicker. We've really actually stopped the puck and did 2 dipsy doodles and then took the shot, and that allows them to get over there. I think
shoot right away.
The quicker the shot goes, the more holes you're going to find as well, because he's still moving.
Sure.
Well, I know we talked about where and how fast you shoot. They just got to shoot more, right? They're passing up a lot of shots too yet. And Coop talked about that the other day. I still thought we were passing up some pretty good looks to go for the extra pass. And Chief, I know this is something you've harped on all year long about the one extra pass. And in the playoffs. Look at the Brandon Hagel game winner, right? It's a Kucherov shot that goes off the guy by the net, right? That wasn't a pass. It's a shot that goes off the guy who's where he's supposed to be in front of the net. Sometimes if you don't have another play, just put the puck on net. I mean, both of these teams in this series, they're averaging like 23-ish, 24 shots on goal a game. That's a tiny number, right? Put some pucks on net.
If you think Chief harps on not shooting the puck on the air, you should hear him in the off-air show.
I just watch.
That's always the best show.
I just watch the hands get thrown up in the Steve Paloma in the press box. I just watch him go, throw the hands to the side.
All I know is I'm out of blood pressure.
Get some Cheetos. All right, boys. Good stuff.
Thanks, guys.
We'll talk to you during the first intermission report. Join Tampa Bay Lightning alumni staff this summer for our on-ice summer camps. Camps are designed for ice hockey players ages 5 to 15 with specialized options available for girls only and goalies only participants. To register, visit lightninghockeydevelopment.com/icecamps. Lightning and Canadians coming up in about 10 minutes. Rachel West sits down with Max Crozier when we return on Lightning Radio.
As part of our 90th anniversary celebration, we have enhanced our cash-out refinance home loan. With our new limit, you can now receive up to 90% of your loan to value, providing you with more flexibility and financial freedom. If you have a $400,000 home, receive up to $360,000 with your cash-out refinance. Jumbo loans over $850,000 are available. Get cash for hurricane season, school expenses, or upcoming holidays. Ask about our new rates or learn more at gtefinancial.org/home refi.
Hi, folks. Phil Esposito here, Hockey Hall of Famer. Well, who knew that I was going to go a little bit deaf? I lost my hearing a little bit. People kept telling me, what's wrong with you? You can't hear. So guess what? They were right. I went to Audibel. Audibel took care of me. It was incredible. Audibel, they are terrific. And by the way, Audibel's a proud sponsor of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Book your free hearing test now at floridahearing.com. Hear better, live better.
The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Just listen for the Bone bonus keyword at 8, 10, noon, 2, and 5. Head over to the free 1025 The Bone app and enter the keyword for your chance to win $1,000. It's the Bone Bonus. Presented to you by Farah & Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. 1025 The Bone.
When the heat is on the ice, or in your home, you can trust Cox Heating and Air Conditioning to keep things cool. For over 60 years, Tampa Bay has turned to the trusted Carrier experts at Cox Heating and Air Conditioning for repairs, installation, and unbeatable service. Are you ready for the summer heat? Cox Air has you covered with your own personalized maintenance plan. For only $99 for first-time customers, our certified technicians visit your home and keep you cool as the rink. Go to coxair.com today. License number CAC 1816108.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
This is the Stanley Cup Playoffs on Lightning Radio.
Slides it out of the zone, but it misses point. Huge hit, Slafkovsky by Crozier. Slafkovsky stunned.
It was a big moment on Sunday. Max Crozier getting it done with a huge hit. Mish on the call, and we're going to talk about that a little bit more in this segment. Don't forget, for every home goal the Lightning score this season, Mosaic is donating $1,000 to Goals for Food program. For every home hat trick, it's another $1,500, plus any overtime game means another $5,000 to help Greater Tampa Bay Food Banks. Thank you, Mosaic, for helping in the fight against hunger. Our Lightning Radio pregame show continues. getting you set for Lightning and Canadians coming up in about 5 minutes or so. Max Crozier, as we said, drew into the lineup on Sunday, and you just heard that highlight. He left his mark in a big way. Rachel West, our broadcast assistant, caught up with him to discuss the Bolts' success in Game 4 and looking ahead to Game 5 tonight.
Max, I would be remiss if I didn't start anywhere but with that massive hit you had on Slafkovsky the other night. Did you realize in the moment just how big of an impact it would have, both figuratively and literally?
No, I think it's playoff hockey. You're trying to finish every check you can. I think it was big hit at a big time, and the boys responded well, and happy with the outcome of the game.
When it happened, did you turn around and you're like, that just happened, or what's going through your mind?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that were going through my mind when that happened. I couldn't really believe that he was going down the middle with his head down like that. That was my first thought, but it all happened so fast, and to hear the crowd noise get pretty silent after that felt pretty good, and it was pretty cool.
Another big momentum shifter. Cooper talked about it after the game the other night. Brandon Hagel, obviously his impact on the ice has been undeniable, but he mentioned a moment when he was on the bench. You guys were down 2-0. He kind of stood up, gave this big impassioned speech that kind of galvanized you guys. What impact does his passion have for you guys, and kind of how did that inspire you guys the rest of the game? Yeah, I think he really embodies our team identity. And when he speaks, everyone listens for obvious reasons, because what he has to say is really important, and it's with good reason. And he stepped up at a big time there when we really needed a good voice, and he's been doing that all series long. And I bet he'll continue to do so and lead us. The series has obviously been extremely tight, back and forth. They get a game, you guys get a game. What do you have to do to break that cycle now tonight and ensure you guys are the ones who rattle off 2 in a row here? I think we just got to play to our identity, play to our system, stay out of the penalty box, and, kind of have that dog mentality that we had in that third period, and carry that on into this Game 5. Awesome. Well, thank you, Max, for the time. Best of luck tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel and Max. We appreciate you guys for that. By the way, Nick Paul missing tonight's game due to an illness. So we told you about Connor Geeky taking the ice for pregame warm-ups, and that is why. Weekdays at noonday, Michigan and I host Lightning Power Lunch presented by Refrom. It's an hour of hockey talk for your lunch hour, and you can listen live in the Lightning mobile app or watch the video live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. And if you missed the show, download the podcast to listen on demand. We'll be at it again tomorrow. So make sure you get those questions in at Bolts Radio on X. We'll talk to Mish and the Hall of Famer Phil Esposito when we return. We're getting you set for Lightning and Canadians coming up in a couple of minutes on Lightning Radio.
The playoffs is what we've worked for, fought for, bled for. Tense, electric, winner take all. But the best part, we're in this together because it's us against them. Us against everybody.
Get first-round playoff tickets now at TampaBayLightning.com.
Does your business need food service or housekeeping supplies? The MVPs at Imperial Dade distribute over 60,000 items, including cleaning chemicals and janitorial supplies, food service packaging, paper products, floor maintenance equipment, and more. The experts at Imperial Dade can recommend environmentally preferable options and help with labor reduction strategies. Imperial Dade has been serving businesses in Florida for over 80